Welcome into the Brick Lane pregame show. I'm Andrew Henderson. Game number 2 of the College Challenge between the Down Under Travelers and the Melbourne Aces. In game number 1, well, we saw loads of pitching. Let's check it out.
Weekends ago. Chopper up the middle. Kim. So. Best out.
Although the Aces offense scuffled a little bit, we did have a memorable moment off the bat of Luke Napleton. He went yard.
Following. There goes Belbin again. This one is hammered to left center field. It's on its way, and it is gone! Luke Napleton clear for takeoff, and the Aces take a 2-1 lead.
Aces fans, we have a treat for you this weekend. The newest addition to the roster, former World Series champion in the MLB, 10-year Kansas City Royal. It's Danny Duffy, and I caught up with him earlier today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm with the newest ace, Danny Duffy. All right, Danny, you just got in. How was the flight? How was getting down under?
It was long, but it was fine. I mean, everybody was super pleasant. And once we were here, we were here. We were 10 toes down, and I've gotten to kind of get to know the city a little bit and get to know the fellas, so this has been a blast.
8,000 miles Melbourne is from your home. What made you come all the way out here?
Oh, my buddy, a guy who I played with for a long time, Peter Moylan, absolute legendary human being. And he's been talking about this place and talking it up a lot over the span of our friendship. And I just really wanted to come down here, and he really helped kind of put it together. And I'm eternally grateful for that guy, his friendship, and just the teammate that he is. It's a great dude.
What was the family reaction when you said, hey, I'm going all the way across the world? Was it excitement? Was it a little bit, oh my gosh, we're not going to see our boy for a little bit? Tell us all about that.
Yeah, my folks aren't foreign to me being, gone for a while, but the last 2 years in winter ball, I've kind of gotten used to, being in a new spot. I played in Puerto Rico for Santurce, and very similar there. I'm super grateful that I got to go play for them and meet those guys too. So, I wanted to come down and see this side of baseball, and my parents were all for it. My wife is all for it. So, let's do it.
Many of you fans may know Danny from his illustrious decade-long career in the MLB. Could you tell us about some of the moments that you had that stood out during your career?
Yeah, I think the obvious one is winning the World Series. That was a blast, and the group that we played with was just phenomenal. We were a bunch of grinders that just found a way, and the love that we had for each other, I think, carried us through. And the WBC was another one that really stuck out. It's a whole different animal than, affiliated ball. You're playing for your country, and being able to take home gold there and be a part of that group was something I'll never forget.
Not only are there a lot of stars on this Aces roster, but a lot of young talent. Yeah. Are you looking forward to mentoring and helping those guys get better?
Yeah, I mean, if they got any questions from me, I mean, I'm basically just somebody who's spent a lot of time around this game, and been lucky enough to stand on the shoulders that I'm standing on to have that kind of longevity. So if I'm all ears, and if they want to talk ball to any effect, I'm here for it, man.
Thanks for joining me, Danny.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Duffy, Melbourne, you are going to love him. The Travelers stunned the Aces in Game 1, winning by a score of 4-3 behind a great pitching effort from their staff. That means the Aces' backs are against the wall. They must win Game 2 tonight and the finale in Game 3 to take home the coveted Phil Dale Trophy in the first ever College Challenge, all here at Melbourne Ballpark. Game 2, first pitch coming right up. Let's go. Game 2 of the College Challenge with the Phil Dale Trophy on the line. The Melbourne Aces and the
Down Under Travelers. Last night, the Travelers shut down the Aces offense and shocked the home crowd, taking a 1-0 series advantage, and that now means the next two games are must-win for the Aces, a spot they're not quite used to so far in the 25-26 International Baseball Showdown.
That's a very good point, Andrew. Great to be here. A little bit cooler than it was yesterday, but the pitching last night from the Down Under Travelers, Jameson Hill, Miles Martinez, and Elliot Johnstone, was just sensational. They cobbled together 4 runs and managed to hold off the Aces. And as you mentioned, you're spot on. It put the Aces in a predicament that they haven't been in all summer.
And the Aces fans, they've come out in droves looking to will their team to a win tonight.
Yeah, it's a very nice crowd. We had a pre-game wrestling extravaganza. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But should also mention, there's a lot of smoke and haze in the air, and obviously our thoughts go out to everyone who's dealing with those bushfires around Victoria.
21 degrees Celsius, that's 70 Fahrenheit for all you U.S. viewers still awake now. Swirling winds, they're actually blowing out towards left right now. Every time we see that, Ed, we see a couple long balls. Who are you looking for tonight to make a big impact for the Aces?
Well, the Aces really need to get those big bats on track. I was talking to Aaron Whitefield before the game. He's a guy I'd like to see really get things going. I think he's ready to do that tonight. Boyarsky as well, I think, might be ready to unload tonight.
Once again, the Travelers are a select team made up of current United States college athletes and also recent alums who have played and are from the country of Australia.
Should mention the umpires tonight: Josh Matavesi behind the plate, Jeff Dunn at first, Casey Cook at second, and Taylor Field will be at third.
Series number 4 of the 25-26 International Baseball Showdown. Aces down 1-0. Saturday night, we had wrestling before. We have a packed crowd. What more could you ask for? Thank you, folks, for joining us from wherever you are.
They called the wrestling the base brawl, and I think that's kind of what we're going to see tonight, because there's going to be a little bit of desperation from the Melbourne Aces, and I suppose we should probably have a look at their starting lineups, Andrew. What do you think?
I was just about to say.
I beat you to the punch, mate.
You were lobbing it up for me with the alley-oop. Here we go, the starting lineup for game number 2. Aaron Whitefield at the top. Went 0 for 4 yesterday, but expect big things for him. He always seems to bounce back. Chris Burke got a hit yesterday in his first at-bat, extending his hot streak. Darryl George has been an RBI machine in his last 2 series back after injury. Cleaning up is Ulrich Boyarsky. Wind blowing out to left. Expect something big from Bojo tonight. Jared Belbin, the Gold Glover at first base. He can also fly. He can also hit. He can do anything. Luke Napleton left the yard last night for the first time in the International Baseball Showdown. Followed by Dario Gomez. Unfortunately, it says Will Hardy. It's Dario Gomez playing DH tonight. There is Morgan McCullough, who made another web gem play in Game 1 on Friday night. Also reached on 3 walks. Rounding it out is Jaden Kim. 6 hits in his last 4 games, and Canada's finest Evan Rutsky on the bump, Ed.
Yeah, it's going to be important for Rutsky to find that groove that he found in his last outing. If he starts the way he did last time, he'll be in very, very good shape. But it's going to be an interesting one, and the Travelers have shaken up their lineup just a little bit tonight when they've just moved a couple of people around. They've brought the youngster Austin Moyle in, the West Australian. Hosey, who is on first base, will be doing the catching tonight. Sickett, who is behind the plate, moves to first base. So other than that, the outfield remains the same. But slight change. And Shane Gustafson, who is a veteran arm, gets the start tonight. He'll be a tough one, just like Hill was last night for the Aces to figure out. Need to get to him early, Andrew. That's one thing the Aces really didn't do last night, was really get rolling early.
Absolutely. 10 runners stranded on base for the Aces. They could not get the big hit. Not much hard contact whatsoever, Ed.
Yeah, well, that was kind of a a thing we talked about a lot. There were not a lot of hard hit balls other than really Napleton's shot over the fence. But look, I think you're right about the Aces bouncing back. I think this is a real opportunity for them to dig a little bit deeper. At the risk of sounding trite, I think this might push them a little bit. That loss might have been, in a funny way, a good thing for the Aces.
A wake-up call.
Maybe, yeah.
If you want to call it that. So
agreed.
far, every time the Aces have been tested, they've answered the bell in the very next game.
Yeah, I agree. So we'll get a sense, too, of how the wind affects things and the smoke of the ball against the sky and things like that. So we'll get a look at that as the evening progresses. But it's a very interesting night. The wind is very strong. I was down around the third base line, down by the dugout, the Travelers' dugout. Very, very windy, Andrew, blowing across the field, sort of out to left field, but also across the diamond. So foul or pop-ups to the infield could be tricky.
You really should have done weather. We joked around about it last night. I was trolling you, but you should have, Ed. It's full in the All-Star bar area. Lots of foul balls. Seeing every sort of MLB jersey. I saw A's fans. I've seen NFL jerseys. Ed, how about the Philadelphia Eagles? I've seen 2 A's jerseys. What's going on here tonight?
That surprises me, actually, but no offense to your A's, but it's a rare sighting here. That's for sure. Evan Rutsky, as you mentioned on the mound, great shot there, the ballpark from aloft, the drone shot, the blimp.
You're talking about rare sighting, Ed. You know what's not a rare sighting? Rutsky shoving on the mound because on Friday of the Australia-New Zealand Shield 2 weeks ago, 5 innings, he only allowed 1 single hit. Yes, 1 earned run and 6 punch-outs to go along with it.
Yeah, he's a veteran. He's been here. He knows what he's doing. And like I said, once he finds that groove, he's in great shape. So let's hope he's on it tonight. I have no reason to think he wouldn't be. Walked by me earlier as I was down on the field. He had his headphones in, his AirPods in. Wasn't even giving anyone the time of day. He was dialed in. He was focused. I tried to give him a thumbs up. Nothing. He was dialed in.
Nothing. Hopefully you'll get something after the game, Ed, if he can pick up the W for the Aces.
Agreed.
All right, let's do it. Game number 2, backs against the wall for the Aces. Phil Dale Trophy on the line. It's Jose Paula to lead off. Justin Gideon on deck. Masafusa Kanroji in the hole.
Paul had a couple of hits last night, scored a run.
Struck up the middle, base hits. Great way to start for the Travelers.
He's really fine in form, isn't he? Had a very good game last night. Steps right in and picks up where he left off.
That'll bring up Justin Gideon, who hit a screamer into the right center gap in Game 1 that drove in 2 runs.
Yeah, he had a couple of hits, also scored 2 runs. So big night for him last night. Wind really appears to be picking up too, Andrew, as I can see the mesh net in front of us, the protective net, just really moving at the moment.
I'm feeling it in here somehow with the window barely cracked.
No, absolutely.
Check in on first. Paula is very athletic. We saw it on a play where he was playing right field on an infield pop-up. He made it all the way to the infield.
That's right.
He's very fast. We haven't seen him steal quite yet. Let's see how aggressive the Travelers and Ben Moore will be early on.
Rutsky has a fairly decent move, so if I were Paula, I would be very careful.
Rutsky only has 1 more disengagement left. 3 is the max. Way inside.
New. I did not know that. I thought it was sort of the same rules we've been playing with no pitch clock and unlimited.
It's sort of a hybrid, Ed, because they do have the disengagement rules, but no pitch clock.
Gotcha.
Originally, we were under the assumption that it was all old school rules. Excuse me. And that's a strike to Gideon.
Good to know. Thank
Casey
you.
Cook actually told me that. He came up here.
He's a good man.
Cook is at second tonight. Was behind home plate last night. Tonight it's Josh Matavesi calling balls and strikes. Yep. As I mentioned, third disengagement, and Paula will take second base.
That's an interesting one. So that's one where you think, did Rutsky forget that? Did he not know it? It's a good
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Interesting.
Two and one to Gideon. Ground ball, Belbin Fields. The flip is in time. Close play. Paula will move to third with one out.
Yeah, so that whole scenario is just flipped on its head, because if Paula doesn't get that push to second, he doesn't end up on third. Suddenly, as we see Rutsky just getting there first, good work from him. But suddenly Paula's now on third. So that effectively was a bunt.
Paula 90 feet away for Kenroji. Infield playing in on the grass. Called strike. Kenroji, also a guy for the Travelers who hit an RBI double last night. It was directly after the very next pitch after Gideon did so in that big fifth inning.
Just missed with that one.
The Aces never trailed last series in the Australia-New Zealand Shield. Lost game one last night, and that one is sent to left. Burke moves back. He makes the catch. Here comes Paula. He will score easily. The down-under Travelers strike first yet again.
Again, how big was that call against Rutsky to move Paul to second? Huge.
And the Travelers have been playing, I would say, great small ball.
Yeah.
They've had multiple sacrifices in the series.
Yep.
Something that the Aces really couldn't do last night. First pitch to Jordan Sickett is ball one. Sickett smashed to George, and George cannot handle it. Another base runner in the first. It looks to be an infield single.
Yeah, that was hard hit. Real. They called third base the hot corner. That's why. That's rocketed down towards Darryl at third. Tough play. Definitely a hit.
It's been rare to see in the International Baseball Showdown multiple hitters in a row having quality ABs against a guy like Rutsky. Into left center field. Marcus Bracey. It's extra bases. Jordan Sickett's being waved around third. Here comes the throw. Not in time. Marcus Bracey gives his team a 2-0 lead in the first.
Bracey was 0 for 3 yesterday. Wasn't anywhere close to delivering a hit like that. So a new day, that's baseball. Put that out of your mind. Ends up on second.
The Travelers with a boom in the first to the dismay of the packed crowd of Aces fans.
Yeah, what did I say? I said Rutsky needed to find that groove and settle into that. He has not found that yet.
Here's Danny Helfgott.
And it started with that disengagement issue, right? Either not knowing it or forgetting it or whatever it was. That really started that rally.
Game of momentum, the butterfly effect as well. That one throw over could have changed the outlook of this entire inning, Ed.
Now he's just got to focus on getting this out here. It's only 2. Just don't want any more.
Close pitch. Rutsky flirting with that outside black.
That's the second one that has been called a ball, so kind of figure out where Josh Manavesi's strike zone is.
Foul back, 2-2. Rutsky looking to limit the damage in the first. The defense behind him, as we're used to seeing on the corners. Third base, George. First base, Belbin. Up the middle, short and second, Kim and McCullough. In the outfield, left to right, Burke, Whitefield, and Boyarski. Behind the plate is Luke Napleton. He started every single game at catcher during the International Baseball Showdown. 2-2, 2 outs, runner in scoring position. Helfgott swings and misses. He actually fouled it. He got a piece of it. Instead, Napleton couldn't come up with it, so he barely stays alive.
Good point you make about Napleton. It's just impressive that he's just no nights off.
All right, Ed. Popcorn chance starting. 2-2, 2 outs. A strikeout means free popcorn for the kids, the families, the adults, everyone here at Melbourne Ballpark.
Oh,
let's tango again. Good at bat from Helfgott. He's from New Jersey Tech, a Division I school in the American East Conference. Off the label and into the crowd.
Jeez, the popcorn people are they're sweating it out here.
I think you're one of those people.
Nah. Can't call a game with popcorn. It gets in your teeth. Very hard to eat.
You're a veteran. Another 2-2 to Helfgott. Runner goes inside. Head first slide into third. It's Marcus Bracey. Long at bat, Danny Helfgott and Evan Rutsky looking to limit the big inning from the Travelers. Ball 4. Rutsky not happy. Runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Yeah, would have liked to have that one there, but not to be. Nick Hosey now steps in, made a couple of great defensive plays first last night, crushing Aces' hopes with that double play line drive. He's behind the plate tonight. Trades places with Sickett.
Hosey, another Division I college player. He played for Bradley University in the Missouri Valley Conference. Helfgott will take second. So now a base hit, Ed, could really be something for the Travelers.
That was a very labored pitch there from Rutsky. Really sort of overthrew that one. Needs to just bear down here, settle down, like I said, 2 runs. Stop it here. There you go, just like that.
Hosey makes it 1-2. Rutsky. One more pitch. He could stop the bleeding. Give his team the bats in the home half of the first.
Keep trying to get this popcorn. The drama.
Poked foul again. These are some gritty at-bats from the Travelers.
Yeah, like I said, they have picked up where they left off yesterday.
How many times, Ed, have we chanted popcorn?
It's
so close, but so far
Tony
from the popcorn.
Shebecki's going to get tired of saying it.
He's going to have nightmares tonight.
You guys keep fouling it off. Popcorn foul.
Popcorn. Oh. No laughing matter for Rutsky right now.
No.
He's really laboring.
Yeah.
27th pitch coming in the first. Ring him up, Evan Rutsky. He finally gets out of the inning, but not before the Travelers put up two big ones. Aces have work to do early. Bottom of the first coming in Game 2 of the College Challenge.
When enjoying a punt, easy does it with Punt 123. Punt123.bet is your home for all your punting needs with same race multis and same game multi options, including daily promotions on all the major sporting and racing events. It's punting made easy. Get in the game with Punt 123. Visit punt123.bet or download the app today.
Gamble responsibly. If gambling becomes an issue for you, call 1-800-858-858.
All-Star Access Hire are your access equipment specialists. We have an extensive range of state-of-the-art equipment and we pride ourselves on delivering outstanding customer service. We have the youngest fleet of equipment in Victoria and we are consistently adding new machines. We get to know our customers and form partnerships with them. This video is of our partnership with the Victorian Government at Reservoir Station. All-Star Access Hire are proud sponsors of the Melbourne Aces and our All-Star Bar.
Saturday night, you know what that means, a full party deck.
Absolutely.
South Ave party deck. Game 2 of the College Challenge. Aces trail 2-0. In the bottom of the first, remember, fans, head to the Aces fan zone, scan the QR code on screen and ask us questions.
Hit us up.
Give us comments, give us nickname ideas for players, anything you want. You could also vote for the player of the game.
Absolutely, hit us up. Aces in an early hole. Down 2-0 here to the Down Under Travelers who won last night's game.
A nice cushion for the right-hander on the hill, Shane Gustafson. From the University of Nevada, the Wolfpack, 3-year pitcher with the Pack. 103 innings, 3.57 ERA.
Set the lineup for you in a second as Aaron Whitefield steps in. As you look at Shane Gustafson, there's Whitey in that off-color helmet.
I'll let you tell that story again after strike one for all the fans who weren't here in the previous broadcast.
His helmet is the lighter blue because it was another team's helmet that he spray painted to try and make it an Aces helmet and got the wrong color.
Whitefield poked to the right side. Oh, Sickett was almost there.
Belbin would have had that.
Ah, Delbin territory. 0-2 to Whitey. You notice how he's wearing number 1 tonight?
Ah, he is, isn't he? I think he does that every now and then. I think it's with the white jersey, maybe. Good eye.
The defense behind Gustafson, Bracey at third, Sickett at first. Short and second, Helfgott and Moyle. Left to right in the outfield, Gideon, Johnson, and Paula. Behind the plate is Hosey. Whitefield skies this towards the right side, shallow. And into the seats. Who has it, Ed? Did you see?
I see someone.
Oh, I see someone.
It. Yeah. Someone's holding it
Yeah.
up. Good work. Instantly takes a photo of it.
Got to let him know. Got to send it to the family group chat.
Yeah.
Whitefield pops it up again. This time staying in the yard and into the glove of Marcus Bracey at third for the first out of the first.
Just about to say the smoke had started to lighten a little bit, but I think it's come back again. It's going to make for some very strange conditions here tonight with the wind and the smoke.
Chris Burke, 1 for 5 in game one with a single. Swings at the first pitch, gives it a ride to left, but hanging up for Justin Gideon, who makes the catch.
Just a little too much under that. Unfortunately, otherwise, I think the wind could have carried that. Gideon at first stepped back like I think he thought it was hit harder than it was, but that's 2 quick outs for Gustafson.
Gustafson on the back of his teammates' performance. What a start yesterday from Jamison Hill, who went 5 strong and really put his team in a position to win.
Yeah, he certainly did. And then Martinez and Johnstone came in and finished it off.
Darryl George reached base 3 times last night. And I'm still expecting a big game from him, another big game. I'm expecting one to the gap. I called him to hit a homer last night early on. Remember, he was seeing the ball really well, getting deep into counts, letting the ball travel. It didn't quite happen, but he's seeing the spin off the pitcher's hand for sure. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he is absolutely seeing it well, hitting it well. Only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time with hitting. When you're injured and you're out, it takes a little while to just get your timing back, live game reps. And it seems like George is coming into his own. Vintage Darryl George. Good pitch from Gustafson. There's Jamison Hill. There's also Elliot Johnstone. Those 2 guys.
Take a shot of that. Having a good time down there. Why not?
George to left field. Again to Gideon. He'll move in towards the line. And that's 3 up, 3 down for Shane Gustafson. Travelers looking good through 1. Top of the second coming your way. 2-0 game, game 2 of the College Challenge. Game number 2, dance break going into the top of the second. The College Challenge, these teams are playing for the Phil Dale Trophy. He will be presenting it on Sunday to the winner. Phil Dale was the first Aussie baseball player to get a 4-year United States college scholarship. He also played for the Waverly Reds in the ABL in the 90s. He also coached for Team Australia in their historic 2004 Olympic appearance, winning a silver medal.
Yeah, very, very important guy in the recent history of baseball here in Australia. Yeah, it was very memorable that.
Austin Moyle leads off, followed by Ethan Johnson, and the top of the order with Jose Paula. Jose Paula was flying around the bases back in the first.
Saw Moyle as a pinch hitter last night, young kid from Perth.
In the first, Rutsky gave up 3 hits and a walk. Came back with that backwards punchy of Nick Hosey to end the inning. Count evens at 2s. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Evan Rutsky.
Yeah, that's a nice pitch, and that's a veteran pitcher against the young kid as well. See the crowd down there in outside the barbecue area. Shout out to that guy. He does a good job down there with that barbecue.
Ethan Johnson. Whoa! A laser right back at the Aces dugout. Thankfully, everyone's okay. He tries that breaking ball a little bit inside. Foul again. Johnson is from Melbourne. Played for Waverly Baseball Club, only 19 years old.
So good to see these young kids out here getting this experience.
There's a 19-year-old at shortstop for the Aces. It's the surgeon, Jaden Kim.
Yeah, I mean, you know, in a normal or a season that we were used to prior to this one, these kids would not be getting this opportunity. To see them do this through this International Baseball Showdown is very special.
And actually flourished, too, because Addison Bishop Warren got a college scholarship out of this and is now going to play in the United States after his performance in the Southern Stars and Stripes Shield. 3 strikeouts in a row from Evan Rutsky. He is feeling it.
This is that groove I alluded to in the pregame. It didn't happen in the first inning, but sure looks like it now. It's good to see.
2 down, top of the second, but it's going to get a bit more challenging because this is the part of the order that got to him in the first. Jose Paula singled and came around to score. Shows bunt. He gets it down. Rutsky can't make the play.
Interesting one, Andrew. We'll have a look at that. This one you think maybe you barehand, but we'll have to see. Don't want to sort of prejudice this or criticize too severely. I just want to have a quick look at it and see. We'll get a look here. He is left-handed, though, so you probably see why. Yeah, he's going to glove it and turn and throw. So
glove it and spin, but I'll speak for the entire ballpark. I think we were all shocked by that 2-out bunt from Paula. Did you see that coming in?
No, of course not.
And by the looks of it, his bat angle, Paula tried to push that down the first base line, but it wasn't a great bunt, in all honesty. It was right back at Rutsky. It's countered as an error. It's 0-1 to Gideon, who grounded out. There goes Paula. It's a hit and run. No one's there on the left side. A base hit for Justin Gideon. He continues his nice series.
Luckily, that hit and run didn't really hurt him because it went right to Berkey in left field. There was no way Paula was going to get to third on that. Here's a look at it from the low angle, just driven into left center. Nice piece of hitting from that star veteran.
I'll say it, maybe at normal depth with no one on base, that could have been caught by Kim over there at short. Because he had to cover the bag and he was sort of pinched in with McCullough, it allowed that to be an opposite field base hit. Masafusa Kenroji, he had an RBI last inning, a sac fly to left field. Travelers threatening again. Foot on the gas. Both runners go. Throw to second. Not in time. Second and third now with 2 outs. Ben Moore, aggressive.
A double steal.
A double steal. And we saw a few get by Napleton earlier. Now one gets by. Paula most likely comes in to score, giving them a 3-0 lead. But it's currently 0-2 to Kenroji.
Crowd wanted that one. Do we say it? This is a big pitch, Andrew.
I wasn't ready for that one. My mind was in other places. 1-2, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Again, Rutsky trying to sneak a backdoor breaker in there. He just can't do it.
Just missed.
'45th pitch for the left-hander in the second inning. Kenroji smashes it to left center field. No one's gonna get there. Both runners score. It's a 2 RBI double from Masafusa Kenroji. It is 4-0 Travelers.
You know what we've seen in this series that we haven't in these first 2 games, we haven't seen in any other series this summer, is the opposing team getting runners on and bringing them around. These are key hits in key moments.
And taking advantage of mental mistakes, because the error that got Paula on with 2 outs, that all happened because of that bunt. And remember, Ed, in the first, the disengagement.
Yes.
That put things in motion too. So the Travelers are just taking advantage of their opportunities like other teams couldn't so far in the International Baseball Showdown.
Yep, exactly right.
Jordan Sickett wasting no time. He's hacking. He singled in the first inning.
Yeah, Kenroji's been huge. Just big hits at the right time.
Well, the Travelers are saying, hey, we don't want a decisive Game 3 to decide the Phil Dale Trophy. Let's just take it tonight on Saturday in front of the packed house.
Take it back to the hotel.
Just
have
take
a couple beers out of it. I don't know what it looks like, mind
It's a home plate.
So I guess that doesn't work.
That doesn't work. You can make it work. It's Australia. 0-2, but the trophy will be presented to the winner tomorrow afternoon after the finale. It will be Phil Dale. Swung on and missed. Down goes Sickett, but Kenroji, a massive 2 RBI double, and the Travelers are up big early. 4-0, bottom of the second in Game 2 of the College Challenge, coming your way.
One Love is there for the moments with the people you love the most. To share the highs and the lows together. It's the one for all people, all times, and all places. Brick Lane's One Love Pale Ale. It's the one for all.
With Light and Easy, you can lose weight and enjoy more free time with delicious, healthy meals starting from $7.95 each. Enjoy Australia's best ready-made meal delivery service as awarded by CanStar Blue. Visit lightandeasy.com.au today.
Welcome back in, folks. 4-0 Travelers lead, bottom of the second in Game 2 of the College Challenge. All right. From South Korea, Kiho. Thanks for my comment on TV last night. Here's my question tonight. WBC 26 this March. South Korea, Japan, Czech, Taiwan, Australia, same group. Which two teams will get out of the next stage? Japan, no question. And I'm going to go with Australia again. It's going to be like it was in 2023. And I know South Korea is coming back with vengeance because they lost that game to Australia in Game 1, the shocker in 2023 to start. This Australian team's going to be really good. They're going to Ed, you can go.
Well, they've got some good pitching, that's for sure. I think, look, it's going to be between Australia and South Korea. I think you're right. I think, although you can't really discount Taiwan, but I think that's the way it's going to go. Going to be tricky.
Kehoe, I'm biased. Of course.
Yeah.
We're in Australia. Yeah. I'm having too much fun here with Ed Wyatt up in the booth. Andrew and Ed always having too much fun. And this guy will most likely be playing in the WBC. It's Ulrich Bojarski. He played in the 2023 WBC for Team Australia.
They're going to need his bat, and also going to need his bat tonight because Gustafson's 3 up, 3 down, and he's got a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, they can't wait till March for his bat, Team Australia. The Aces need it right here, right now in Game 2 of the College Challenge. Gustafson went 1-2-3 in the first. All right, fans, remember, you can ask great questions just like our friend from South Korea, Kehoe. Head to the Aces Fan Zone, scan the QR code on screen, and let it rip. Grip it and rip it. Struck to right field. Long run for Paula. He's not getting there. All the way to the wall. Bojarski will cruise into second with the leadoff double.
First hit of the game. Pushes that hard to right field, and Paula was playing in pretty shallow. Had to really run to the fence and get that. Great start for the Aces here in the second.
Jared Belbin, he got a hit in Game 1. Can he get his team on the board in Game 2 in the hole by 4 runs early? Ground ball to first. Sickett picks, beats him to the bag just barely, and moving to third is Bojarski.
Belbin was a little tight on that. I think he's caught in that weird position where do you flick it or do you take it yourself? Sickett, and made the right call there, but just barely got it.
Here's the guy you want at the dish in a moment like this, Luke Napleton. He was cleared for takeoff last night. 2-run shot, almost all of the Aces offense just off that one swing. 2 of the 3 runs came from him.
Nice breaking ball there from Gustafson. There's a look at Jared Belbin.
Interesting seeing Gustafson pitching backwards. Down in the count 1-0, but he's really comfortable with his off speed. He's been throwing that a lot down in counts. Another dandy 1-2.
Did it again. Yeah, you're right. You got to be confident, and he's comfortable, veteran guy. You mentioned those 3 years at Nevada Reno.
And in those 3 years, it's now 2-2. They made the NCAA tournament for the first time, Ed, in 21 years.
Wow.
Gustafson was a part of that Wolfpack team. So close.
Good eye.
Full count to Napleton.
There's Daryl George on screen.
He loses him, so runners at the corners now with one down for the Aces.
Good eye on a couple of those tight pitches from Luke Napleton. Didn't need it on that one, but good stuff from the catcher.
Welcome back to the starting lineup, Dario Gomez.
Missed him and his bat.
Dario Gomez stole the show in the Southern Stars and Stripes Shield, the first series of the International Baseball Showdown here at Melbourne Ballpark. 3 home runs. He almost hit for the cycle in game number 2. He's back in the lineup, and he didn't waste any time. Swings through the first pitch, 0-1.
Yeah, he was superb, wasn't he? I was kind of like, who is this guy? Knew who he was pretty quickly. Made a name for himself.
The Battle of the Wolf Pack. Dario Gomez, before transferring to Miami, played at Nevada as well. Down 0-2. Another one of those good off speeds from Gustafson. He's just really going with it.
Yeah, I mean, he's locating it perfectly, so why not?
It's just a contrast of styles because we saw Johnstone on the mound last night just ripping heat every single time. It was that fastball over and over.
Yeah, I saw Johnstone after the game. He and Will Hardy were having a discussion about, can you please not hit me next time we face each other?
Maybe it was like Hardy saying, I'm going to charge the mound next time.
It was probably on the verge of that.
2-2. Gomez working back.
There's a look at a lineup card. You see those in the dugouts here, as you if you have access to the dugouts like we do.
All right, go down there right now then, if you have access.
I got a pass.
Oh.
I got a pass.
See, I don't need a pass because they all know me around here. See? One of us needs a pass, one of us doesn't. I'm just joking. Ed, how long have you been here?
Too long.
Okay. Well, okay, we don't even need a number.
10 years?
10 plus?
Maybe?
I thought it was 11. I was going to go with 11. 2-2 to Gomez.
I'll roll with that.
Oh, a sword from Gomez.
Oh. That's a tough one there. He'd want to have that back, I think.
Morgan McCullough, he was patient in game 1. He walked 3 separate times. Last chance for the Aces in the second, a golden opportunity to get a run on the board. And remember yesterday, they stranded 10 runners on base. McCullough tries the bunt. He tries to get crafty, but it's foul.
Yeah, he's a guy that can find his way on. And you're right, this is important. Very important to get that run in from third, at least get one on the board here.
If he moves the line, it will be Jaden Kim up next. And Jaden Kim has been swinging a hot bat. Pretty on the corner. McCullough in the hole. Can Gustafson strand 2 runners and get out unscathed? And he does escape the jam. A backwards K. Morgan McCullough goes down, and the Travelers retain their 4-0 lead headed into the 3rd inning in Game 2 of the College Challenge.
At the Sporting Globe, we're a little different to other pubs and bars. We have more than just cooks, we have chefs. We have more than bar service, we have table service. We have more than specials, we have specialties. We have more than live sporting events, we have atmosphere. And we have more than customers, we have fans. It's more than a sports bar, it's a Sporting Globe.
Welcome back. If you look down at the All-Star Bar here at Melbourne Ballpark, those are members of the Melbourne Monarchs. Those, they won the Claxton Shield 92-93 and 97-98. Very important group and a very special group, really, from sort of grassroots baseball a while ago. They kind of laid the foundation for the current ABL.
Yeah, I remember those guys. I remember watching them play.
I'm sure you do, yeah. I'm sure you do. But, yeah, nice tribute to them. There you see the skies over Melbourne. Again, mentioned there's a lot of smoke in the air. And, again, as I said, our thoughts with everyone who's fighting those bushfires. That was the party deck. This is Evan Rutsky.
Evan Rutsky surrendering 4 runs in the first 2 innings, 5 hits. Marcus Bracey was one of the hits. He doubled in the first.
And like I said yesterday, 3 strikeouts. Didn't look like making contact.
If we're talking about game flow, the important at-bat, or the most important of the game, was that Jose Paula error off the glove of Rutsky, because he had struck out the first 2 batters in the second. And Ed, you mentioned he found the groove. And we thought, okay, found the groove. He's going to get out of this unscathed. He's going to get back on the horse. But no, it was 3 straight hits on 2 outs that allowed the Travelers to get 2 more runs.
Yep. The little things, Andrew, the little things.
3-1 the count to the third baseman, Marcus Bracey.
Full count as you look at McCullough and Boyarsky.
Rutsky steps off. Bracey from Oklahoma Panhandle State NAIA school. To left center again. Long run for Burke. It's to the wall. It's back-to-back extra base hits from Marcus Bracey.
I'll tell you what, that tells you something about the mental strength of Marcus Bracey, because he's really got off to a terrible start last night, and here he comes back with back-to-back doubles. Well hit, almost to the same place.
Deja vu. Now it's Danny Helfgott. Danny Helfgott walked in the first inning. Shows bunt. Pops it up right to Darryl George. 1 out.
Yeah, let's just say that bunt wasn't executed the way you want a bunt to be executed. But a good out for the Aces. Good for Rutsky. Needs a few breaks like that to help get him on track.
Nick Hosey was one of 3 strikeout victims. Struck out in the first, looking to end the inning. Good breaker on the first pitch. Already some early activity in the Aces pen. He comes back with the same pitch, this time just a bit high. And you notice, Ed, how long Rutsky is waiting between pitches. He's really slowed it down this inning.
Yeah. Yeah, it just hasn't looked comfortable. I know we've said the word groove 4 or 5 times, but when he gets locked in, he just has this sort of rhythm, and he's really hitting on all his different pitches, but just hasn't found that tonight.
Every at-bat feels like an uphill battle on the amount of pitches he's been having to use. 2-1. 3-1.
He would have wanted that one, as did most of the crowd.
This will be pitch number 60 for the big lefty. He went 6 innings in his last start 2 weeks ago. Hosey sends one the other way. Burke camps under it, makes a nice catch. It just kept blowing in the wind. You thought Burke had it there for a second, and it kept going down towards the line.
Yeah, it was one of those wind-affected high balls that we worried about. Good job by Burke really tracking that down. It's very tricky, particularly in left field when the wind's blowing that way. Yeah, you can see him moving. Great stuff out on the warning track.
He's done it a few times. Last chance for the Travelers here in the third. It's Austin Moyle. He struck out swinging last inning.
Now, this is a kid you want to get out, right? Young kid, only his third at-bat in the series. Struck out the first 2 times. So you want to throw him something, make him hit it.
Hammered foul. Ed, I know your pet peeve or your pet peeves. One of them is bullpen pitchers coming in and walking batters, and another is starters walking people low down in the order. And right here, this is the number 8 hitter, Moyle, who struck out in the second. Then you have Ethan Johnson, who also struck out. But then the top of the order, that's the part of the order that's been doing damage for the Travelers. You don't want to have to face that in this inning.
Yeah, now it's 3-1 on Moyle. As I said, struck out yesterday, struck out today. He's a young kid. He's just kind of finding, starting out. You really don't want to give him a free pass.
Moyle thought he had that free pass that you were just talking about. You'll have to watch another.
Josh Matavesi says, not so fast, my friend.
Lee Corso, not so fast.
That's pretty funny.
Payoff pitch, 2 outs, runner at second. An emergency swing, it was a good one, stays alive.
Great.
He almost swung when the ball was in the catcher's glove, but do what you got to do to stay alive, Austin Moyle.
Looked like a defensive cricket shot almost.
A cricket shot, yeah, good one. How much cricket do you watch a year, Ed?
This time of year, a lot. So my son and I watch virtually every ball of the Ashes, and then the Big Bash will come on at night, so you end up watching that too. And then the U.S. or the Australian Open comes, and you forget about cricket and you watch tennis for 2 weeks. That's Melbourne for you. And, of course, Aces baseball.
Aces baseball right here, right now. Runner goes. Fouled away.
Very good at-bat.
9-pitch at-bat here from Austin Moyle.
Great stuff from the kid.
A lot of these from the Travelers tonight.
Yeah.
Scrappy from everyone, 1 through 9 in the lineup. They're not making it easy at all on Rutsky.
Another one.
Double digits. How about that? 10th pitch coming.
Austin Moyle wasting a lot of baseballs.
Wow. What a selfless at-bat from Austin Moyle to move the line to Ethan Johnson.
Yeah, that's impressive. Great stuff from him. Now you've got Johnson stepping in, and again, Evans just got to bear down, get this guy out, get out of the inning.
You have Jose Pala looming on deck. You do not want to face him with runners on. Evan Rutsky, 70 pitches through 2 2/3. Ground ball, left side, and the Aces are fortunate that went foul because that was tricky.
Yeah, that would have been impossible to get the runner on that one. Yeah, you're absolutely right with that.
Once again, so much on the line. The Travelers lead the College Challenge 1-0 in the best of 3. If they win tonight, they clinch the Phil Dale Trophy that will be presented after tomorrow's finale. The Aces so far have won all 3 of the International Baseball Showdown series, but they are being pushed to the limit right now by the Down Under Travelers. This time, Rutsky way ahead in the count, 0-2. All he needs is one more pitch, stranding 2 more runners.
Yeah, they stranded 2 in the first, stranded 2 in the second, and potentially here.
Rutsky to Johnson. On the ground to Kim. Goes to McCullough. That will end the top of the 3rd. No runs allowed from Rutsky. It's still 4-0. Ace has yet to crack through. Bottom of the 3rd coming your way. Game number 2 of the College Challenge.
When enjoying a punt, easy does it with Punt 123. Punt123.bet is your home for all your punting needs with same race multis and same game multi options, including daily promotions on all the major sporting and racing events. It's punting made easy. Get in the game with Punt 123. Visit punt123.bet or download the app today.
Gamble responsibly. If gambling becomes an issue for you, call 1-800-858-858.
Over 100 delicious, nutritionally balanced meals to choose from, designed by chefs and approved by dietitians, delivered straight to your door. Visit lighteneasy.com.au.
What'd you have today?
I had chicken tenders, and I also had chicken and rice. But it wasn't just like plain chicken and rice. It was some certain flavor, but I can't remember. Both were good. 10 out of 10 for both. I mean, I think I eat the most light and easy here. Barry Whitefield, who has scored the most home runs in their career for the Aces? Great question. We both know the answer.
We do.
Greg Bird. No, Daryl George. I'm playing with you. It's Daryl George. He broke the record last year.
He did. Jeez, I was looking at it going, what?
Well, Greg Bird will be returning to the lineup tomorrow, folks.
That's exciting. Daryl George beat Brad Harmon, held the record for a long time, I believe.
Brad Harmon.
Brad Harmon. From the Phillies. It was the Phillies organization.
Brad Harmon. Yeah, from the
Big hitter.
9-1-2 in the Aces order. Abby, another one. Where will Greg Bird be playing when he returns to the Melbourne Aces tomorrow? I wish I had a crystal ball.
Abby, that's a great question. I think I know.
You think you know?
Yeah, I think I know. If I were the manager, where would you put him? Gonna
First
DH
base or
him.
DH?
He's gotta
Yeah,
DH.
I was going to say first base or DH. You have Belvin
Belvin.
over there at first. You don't want to ruin what's going on with that.
I mean, Bird's great at first, but no, you got to keep Belvin at first. Bird's slots into DH.
That off speed from Gustafson.
It's unreal.
Oh,
isn't it?
it's dirty.
Yeah, he's on the money. Good question, though, Abby. Thank you.
Thanks, Abby. Two and two. The Aces, not much momentum on offense at all this series. You take away that Napleton home run, I mean, almost nothing. Almost nothing on offense. They have one hit tonight compared to 6 of the Travelers. Good at bat from Kim. He works it full.
Very good eye there. Very good at bat.
He singled in his first time up last night. Gustafson to Kim. On the corner, strike 3.
That's 2 in a row that didn't like that final strike call.
And that is, in fact, 3 punch-outs in a row for Shane Gustafson. He's getting better throughout the game. It looked like a little two-seam to me on that replay. A little two-seam fastball that started away, had some arm side run back into the zone. Just a good pitch.
Yeah.
Whitefield popped out to lead off the game.
And he is due. I would even say overdue, to be honest with you.
0 for 4 in game 1. 0 for 1 tonight.
Just not used to seeing him not on base. Not rounding a corner and taking a base when we don't expect him to take a base.
Just as we're not used to seeing the Aces trail. They lost game 1 last night. First time they lost the first game of an International Baseball Showdown series. And here trailing again. The Travelers only need one more win to clinch the Phil Dale Trophy.
There's a good eye from Whitey. 3 balls, no strikes. He might get on anyway, and then anything can happen.
Red sky in the night, Sailors delight.
Hey, where'd you hear that?
4-pitch walk to Aaron Whitefield, just what the Aces needed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Possibly some momentum for Chris Burke and then Darryl George behind.
Second walk of the night for Gustafson. Yeah, Berkey, Georgie on deck. This might be the inning the Aces need.
The biggest crowd of the summer so far for the Aces. Looking to will their team into this game. Not much to cheer for so far, but that could change in one swing.
It's a great first pitch there from Gustafson.
There's Will Hardy. He was taken out of last night's game after being hit in the upper body. Seems to be all right today. Talking with Game 1 starter Lewis Thorpe. Back pick.
Ooh. That was a nasty-looking pitch, too. Looked like it was going to be in the strike zone. They kind of zipped up at Berkey's face.
Graham Lloyd, that guy knows about nasty pitches in his time in the MLB for the New York Yankees.
Indeed.
Hit a mile in the air to left. Gideon makes the routine play, 2 outs. Burke's been lifting the ball a lot, Ed.
Yeah.
But just getting under it too much. And as Darryl George steps up, let's talk more about Graham Lloyd. Graham Lloyd put on a show today during wrestling.
He did. There was a pre-match, pre-game entertainment, some wrestling, and Graham Lloyd came out and presented a check, and then threw a guy out of the ring.
He did. Graham Lloyd, just like he throws those fastballs, threw some dude out of the ring today. OPW Wrestling, it was fantastic before the game.
It was a great, great show. They did a wonderful job. Ring set up and taken down really quickly right at home plate. Great viewing, a lot of fun.
I didn't think Lloyd had it in him either. There goes Whitefield. Throw to second is dropped.
Wow.
Never a dull moment with Aaron Whitefield.
What did I say? Once he gets on, you never know what's going to happen.
He doesn't need to wait for the pitcher to throw it to steal. Field.
Oh, man.
And Aaron Whitefield asked me why I wasn't in the ring today. That's what he asked when I saw him. I'm like, why weren't you in the ring today? I would love to see Whitefield throwing down. Darryl George. Long run for Gideon, but it's Helfgott who moves back to make the catch. The Aces squander another opportunity with runners in scoring position. They still cannot crack through on the board. Top of the fourth coming, the Travelers leading 4-0 in Game 2 of the College Challenge.
At the Sporting Globe, we're a little different to other pubs and bars. We have more than just cooks, we have chefs. We have more than bar service, we have table service. We have more than specials, we have specialties. We have more than live sporting events, we have atmosphere. And we have more than customers, we have fans. It's more than a sports bar, it's a Sporting Globe.
We're looking for kisses. Beautiful stuff.
All right, the words of the famous Ed Wyatt, quote, "It's a make or break inning here," end quote.
Well, that's the top of the order. Guys have done some damage, and Rutsky still hasn't really gotten into that groove that we've mentioned. So, yeah, I think it's important. If he can shut these guys down, then, you know, the Aces can maybe grab that momentum back.
Each of the top four hitters for the Travelers have gotten a hit, and they have hit the ball very hard. Jose Paula singled and scored. He also scored off the back of an error. Rutsky, 3 innings, 75 pitches. Just trying to bridge the gap a little more for that bullpen. Maybe come in the 5th or even the 6th. If you can juice 5 out of him, that would be electric.
Yeah. There is some of that bullpen warming up. Big cut there from Paula.
Paula had bad intentions. Ooh. Bad intentions with that swing. It's 2-2. Check swing. He did go.
There we go. Fifth strikeout of the night for Rutsky. We're going to look at that here. Wrist breaks. I think that's the right call.
Yeah, no chance. He wins.
Yeah.
Don't even need to go down to first base and see what Jeff Dunn thinks. Jeff, we got it handled. Making the call is Josh Matavesi behind the plate. Gideon singled in the second. He came around to score. Gideon played at Brock University in Canada.
As you mentioned a couple of times, biggest crowd, or close to, if not biggest of the season.
Rutsky does find the corner this time. But of course, when your home team goes down 2-0, 4-0 early, Ed, it's not going to be as loud as it could be. Ground ball, first base. It's Melbourne territory. He'll step on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the fourth for Rutsky. Maybe, Ed, maybe he has found that groove, but remember last time he got 2 quick outs. That's when the Travelers jumped on him and got 2 more.
Absolutely. The shot at Melbourne Ballpark. Hazy night here in the west. Some of the crowd over there. Maverick, he was involved in the wrestling as well.
Conroji doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he's been solid.
If Rutsky can get out of this, it would be 4-5-6 for the Aces coming right up. Oh and 2. Almost got through the gate.
Saw that last year. It's beauty. Just rolled right into the bullpen. Gets you free popcorn, didn't you? Did you know that?
You're making that up.
Of course I am.
Let's make that a thing. Very close to punch out number 6. For Evan Rutsky, he'll have to try again. There's a Travelers fan.
There's a mullet and a half.
That is a mullet and a half. And that's a strikeout. Rutsky, 6th punchy of the night. His best inning of work coming in the 4th, but the Aces still down 4 in a do-or-die Game 2 of the College Challenge. We'll be right back.
Time for our punt. 1, 2, 3. Horse race. Let's head down to Maverick. He's going to let him go. We've got some wrestlers down there, Mav.
That's right. Thank you, Tony. We've got some of our wrestlers here, and they are ready to see how fast they can run these horses around the diamond. So let's see how quick they can go. In 3, 2, 1, let's race!
Away in racing, JXT got off to a false start. Doesn't matter though, out wide. It looks like, oh, geez, that could be Musketeer. Out wide, is it? Not too sure. Oh, no!
Welcome back in. Bottom of the 4th, Travelers lead the Aces 4-0 in Game 2 of the College Challenge. You want to talk about wrestling? Oh my gosh, those are the OPW wrestlers still putting on a show hours after the ring was out.
Yeah, they were the pregame entertainment tonight. And I think we do have a little vision. Here you go. You can see it's set there right at home plate. Look at this. Oh. That is sensational. I believe this. And there's Maverick. Stole a baseball bat that the wrestler was going to use to,
chase him out.
Chase him out. And Maverick, look
Maverick.
at that. Look at that.
What an athlete he is.
He's unbelievable. And they're the new tag team champions. So just an incredible show that they put on here. That was a lot of fun.
That was 10 out of 10. I was laughing.
Yeah,
I was
great.
Smiling the entire time. We were enjoying ourselves.
It was great.
We had a food and beverage, too. It was, man, we were cooling up here.
All right, back to business. Aces trail 4-0.
Boyarski, foul ball. He got all of that one. A little bit ahead on the off speed. And, man, Gustafson has just been throwing those spinners almost all night.
not to compare him to one of the all-time greats, but it's kind of a great Maddox type thing where you're just kind of getting those little breaking balls.
Hello, Chris. What's harder at this level, hitting velocity or adjusting to breaking balls you don't see often? I would take the latter and say breaking balls. Yeah. If you're at the professional level, velocity is all timing. As he times that one up, Ulrich Bojarski, a leadoff base hit in the 4th.
Yeah, I agree with you, Andrew. I think I think you're on the money there. That's only the second hit of the night for the Aces. Watch. Bojarski, nice swing, gets a low, drives it into left field.
Belbin steps in. I'll go back to that question from Joey. You can hit 90, you can hit 95, 100. Now, I'm making it sound oversimplified. I'm making it sound easy. But again, velocity is all just about timing it up as Belbin sends that the other way foul. Breaking balls, I mean, man, you could see guys with loads of different pitch shapes and spin. That's going to be tougher to adjust to at this level. Everyone can hit a fastball at this level. If you've made it this far, you can hit velo. It's all about adjusting to those secondary pitches and learning to hit in any count.
Very well said.
Very well said from a guy who highest level I played was some high school baseball, but hey.
Nothing wrong with that.
You want to talk hitting, you talked to the professor of hitting, Ed, right? We talked about him earlier.
Greg Bird.
Greg Bird, the professor of hitting, will be returning to the Aces lineup tomorrow as it's 1-2 to Belbin. He'll give the best answer if you ask a hitting question.
Just a technical approach, meticulous preparation. Greg Bird.
Up the middle, and unable to handle it is Helfgott.
That's big. That's really big.
Could have been a double play even. Instead, 2 on, no one out. Aces threatening again.
Yeah, that's really important as you see it there. Kind of just get through Helfgott. Now we need Luke to clear the fence again, like he did last night.
He did. It was a no-doubter to left center field.
And this inning could get the crowd back into it. Just waiting for something to happen, waiting for the Aces to explode here on offense.
And according to the official score, that was a base hit from Jared Belbin.
I think that's the right call. Not that I have any say about it, but I agree.
2-0. Laboring is Gustafson. He's been in control all night, it seems. Staying patient is Napleton, not biting on that off speed.
No.
The off speed that started on the corner and fell out of the zone.
Now you got a little bit of action in the Travelers bullpen, just some guys up stretching. Poof, comes back with that breaking ball. As you said earlier, the confidence in that. Throw it at 3-0.
Do you think he goes with a 2-seam here? Or just another breaking ball? They're getting loose.
I think you might go with that breaking ball again.
The bullpen last night for the Travelers. Excellent.
Missed.
He did go with it. Napleton thought about it, and he made the right choice. The sacks are full with no one down in the 4th. And how about this? It could be one heck of a welcome back moment for that man, Dario Gomez.
Big opportunity for him. And we'll see what the Travelers are going to do here.
Travis McDonald wants to talk about it with his right-hander.
You just feel the buzz in the crowd. You just feel a little bit of noise lifting.
You feel it. Packed house for Game 2. They know what's at stake. The Phil Dale Trophy that will be presented tomorrow. The Aces are down in the series, 1-0 in the best of 3. But it's all smiles, as always, up on the South Ave party deck.
Of course.
They have the Brick Lanes flowing. Yeah, you can see the Brick Lanes there. The Brick Lane pregame show, which, Ed, it was cool doing solo today, getting to interview Duffy.
That was good. giving you an opportunity to spread your wings.
Spread my wing. I appreciate you, Ed.
Here we go. Big moment.
Can Gomez spread his wings with the bases loaded? Oh, he just keeps throwing it. He loves that little breaker, and he's very accurate.
So true. That's a great pitch.
0-2. Gomez struck out swinging his first time up. It didn't look like he saw the ball very well against Gustafson, and now down in the hole.
That was a beauty right there.
The Aces had the bases loaded and no one out in game number 1. Only came through with 1 run. At the time, it was 4-2. The Travelers led. They got the 1 run to make it 4-3, and that was the final score. They stranded 10 runners on base. Crowd just waiting to burst here at Melbourne Ballpark.
Tried it again.
What a chess match.
Surely he doesn't throw a little breaker on this 3-2 pitch, does he?
Oh.
Does he? No.
Stick with your guns. Payoff. He does stick with the breaker, Ed.
Wow.
Gomez strikes out for the second time.
Wow. 4th strikeout of the night. That's huge. And as you said, the courage, the consistency to keep throwing that. Wow.
Just unbreakable confidence in that pitch.
Yeah.
That'll bring up McCullough. He did strike out looking back in the second on a call he did not agree with.
To say the least.
1 out infield, all playing at normal depth for the Travelers. McCullough, base hit. Boyarski scores. Here comes Belbin. And he's out.
That is a heck of a throw from Johnson in center field. He's played well in both games, and that's just a rocket shot.
The Aces get 1, but you're right on the money, and that throw. An absolute hose from Johnson in center field. First and second, 2 outs. Jaden Kim, last chance for the Aces in the 4th. And if Gustafson can get out of this, only allowing 1, that would be a huge win for the Travelers.
Yeah, considering bases were loaded, you're absolutely right.
The Aces just have not been able to come through in these big spots so far. Obviously, there's still time here with 2 outs, but disappointing if you're an Aces fan. Gustafson down 2-0.
Yeah, that's just a great throw from Johnson to nail Belvin. A nice tag as well by Hosey.
Number 9 in the order, Whitefield to follow. But surprisingly, Ed, the top 3 in the order for the Aces combined 0 for 6.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
We've seen that move twice. That's an interesting little move to second base from Gustafson. Crafty. Not competitive. Kim is in the driver's seat, up 3-1. The Aces looking to not squander This bases loaded, no out opportunity. Trying to get more than just one. Broken bat and caught. Shane Gustafson.
Wow.
Not fooling him. And he only allows one run after a very dangerous bases loaded, no out situation. So the Travelers have a 3-run lead headed into the 5th, Game 2 of the College Challenge with the Phil Dale Trophy on the line. Don't go anywhere.
At the Sporting Globe, we're a little different to other pubs and bars. We have more than just cooks, we have chefs. We have more than bar service, we have table service. We have more than specials, we have specialties. We have more than live sporting events, we have atmosphere. And we have more than customers, we have fans. It's more than a sports bar, it's a Sporting Globe.
Beach balls are out. Evan Rutsky still in. Here was the RBI single from Morgan McCullough. Boyarski easily scored from third, but Belbin trying to take 2.
That's kind of an off-balance throw as well, too. He wasn't exactly fully set. That's just a great play.
Bounced a few times. Didn't matter. It just beat Belbin by a mile.
Yeah.
If that was a one-hopper, Belbin would have been halfway between third and home and would have been thrown out.
Nice sweep tag there, too, from Hosey.
Rutsky off the back of his best inning of work in the 4th. His team gets 1 run back, down 3 in the 5th. Game number 2 of the College Challenge. He picked up 2 Ks in that inning. So has he found his groove, Ed? We've said groove about 1,000 times tonight. He faces 4, 5, 6. Sickett, Bracey, and Helfgott.
I've just gotten word that I've been banned from using the word groove for the rest of the broadcast.
Who told you? Was it Mel? Did you get a little
message?
Justin? A little message from Justin. To George. Fields. And fires in time to retire Sickett.
Good stuff from Georgie.
And it's Marcus Bracey. So far, the player of the night for the Down Under Travelers. 2 almost identical doubles hammered to the left center field gap.
Yeah, really, really good stuff from him, especially as I mentioned, 0 for 3 yesterday, 3 strikeouts in last night's game.
So very soon, as this might be Rutsky's last inning of work, having 91 pitches. Now this is 92. Very soon it could be the bullpen game.
Yeah.
And both teams excelled in that last night. The Travelers only allowing 1 run. The Aces bullpen kept things scoreless and held the line.
Yeah, I suspect both managers would have hoped to start as we get through 5, which is what we're looking at.
2-2, and after Rutsky gave up 4 runs through the first 2 innings, at that moment you're not thinking he's going to get through 5.
Yeah, good point.
So he really bounced back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Count full. We've seen about 1,000 of these tonight. Great at-bats from the Travelers, staying patient, waiting for Rutsky to come to them. Here it is to Bracey. Bracey on a line. McCullough is right there.
Bracey's hitting it hard, but that one, as you said, right at the Wizard. No problem with that play. Didn't need to pull out any acts of wizardry there. 2 quick outs. Again.
6 in a row retired from Evan Rutsky. Can he get 7 and get through 5? He faces Danny Helfgott, who walked in the first. Helfgott, one hopper to Kim. Throw to first. He gets him. What a bounce back from the left-hander Evan Rutsky. 5 innings, but his team still down 3 in Game 2 of the College Challenge with the Phil Dale Trophy on the line. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. That is adorable.
Good idea.
Fans of all ages, the newest Aces fan.
Maybe a future ace.
Oh, Hendo 101, Ed. Question for you.
What university did Andrew attend and what did he study? Now, I do know the university you attended. It's right up in the neighborhood of where I sort of grew up. That would be Oregon State University in Corvallis, Oregon. Now, what did he study? I would just have to say communications or broadcasting or media, whatever they call it. That would be my guess.
Digital communications.
Okay.
Boom.
There you go.
Oh, look at that picture.
Bachelor
Picture of Weatherford
Science.
Hall. That's a dorm. It's the best dorm on campus, Weatherford Hall.
I've got a story about Weatherford Hall.
No, you don't.
Named after
Yeah, that's fine.
my college girlfriend was a Weatherford. And that hall's named after one of her relatives.
Really?
Yep.
Ground ball to short. That'll retire Whitefield.
Wow. Quick out.
Whitefield 0 for 2 tonight.
Yeah, I do know Weatherford Hall very well. She was from Albany. Family from there and Eastern Oregon. Good place, Oregon State. I figured it was that. I figured it wasn't applied math or, astrophysics.
What makes you say that? Ed, are you... Wow. What an assumption you just made about me. It's horrible. Can't stand this guy.
I'd say it about myself, mate.
No, you know I wasn't studying that. I wasn't a very big school guy. I wasn't very big on school. Andrew and Ed in the booth, always having too much fun. Chris Burke has been having a lot of fun at the plate in the last 2 series because he hit back-to-back home runs in the finale of the Australia-New Zealand Shield. He got a single last night, but tonight he's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts to left. Very interesting. He's been lifting the ball a lot, we've noticed.
Yeah. Need to just straighten that out. Fly over the fence again. Give us one of those Burke blasts.
Two and two. Shane Gustafson still grooving along. He had the bases loaded, no one out last inning, only allowed 1 run. He's gone just over 4. 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 77 pitches, and only 4 hits allowed.
Yeah, the Travelers have gotten some really good pitching, as you mentioned. 3 last week.
It was Jamison Hill last night who started, got the win, went through 5. Chopped. It's to Bracey. A rocket from Bracey. I saw your face, Ed. What? Marcus Bracey. Wow.
Well, remember, we know he has done some pitching in the past. So that would make sense that he would have a very strong arm. That wasn't. Watch this again on replay. Bang! That hit 97 on the gun.
You could hear that. Oh, he heard it up here.
Again, 2 quick outs for Gustafson.
Daryl George, he has flied out twice as well. And Gustafson, he gets out of it here, Ed. I won't be surprised to see him in the 6th inning. What do you think if you're Ben Moore?
Yeah. Agreed.
Daryl George, it's hanging up in right center field. Caught by Paula. Another 1-2-3 inning from Shane Gustafson. What a dandy he is throwing right now. We're headed into the 6th. The Travelers up 4-1, keeping this packed house silent. Game number 2 of the College Challenge.
When enjoying a punt, easy does it with Punt 123. Punt123.bet is your home for all your punting needs with same race multis and same game multi options, including daily promotions on all the major sporting and racing events. It's punting made easy. Get in the game with Punt 123. Visit punt123.bet or download the app today.
Gamble responsibly. If gambling becomes an issue for you, call 1-800-858-858.
Welcome back in, everyone. Game 2 of the College Challenge. The Travelers up 4-1 on a cool night at Melbourne Ballpark. And thanks for joining us wherever you are. We've had fans from South Korea, the United States, Australia, of course, New Zealand, Japan, wherever. And we have a question from Ivor. What are some differences in the rules of this game versus the rules in an MLB game? Well, first of all, no pitch clock down under.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. It does seem like the gap between the innings is quicker. American baseball, you want a longer, more advertisements at the bottom or the middle of the innings.
We don't have time for advertisements.
We barely have time to take a drink. We're
but
back.
We have time to tell you who's on the mound. It's Kyle Glagoski taking over for Evan Rutsky, who battled and went through 5. Glagoski actually started a game in the Australia-New Zealand Shield going against his home country 2 weeks ago, and he got the win.
Yeah, he was very good in that game. I believe we spoke to him after that game. He was very gracious and humble, but yeah, this guy's a real legit pitcher.
Here's Nick Hosey, followed by Austin Moyle and Ethan Johnson. The Travelers have been in control all game long. They struck first in the first inning, scoring 2. As that pitch is ball 1, they piled on another 2 in the second. And man, they've had all the momentum. There's just not been much to cheer about from the packed house of Aces fans. Ground ball. Jaden Kim throws on the run in time.
The surgeon made that look easy. He's very good over there at shortstop. The youngster got a bright future.
Combined 8 hitters retired in a row. The Travelers have gone cold.
Yeah, that's a good sign. Remember, head to the Aces fan zone. You can ask us a question, give us a piece of advice, whatever you want. Scan
a piece of advice.
I don't know. Maybe someone will have a tip for us.
A piece of advice? I actually love it.
Why not?
Why not? Some life advice?
Sure.
All right, actually, that's a great idea. So, Aussies, where should I travel?
Yeah, there you
should I go to Adelaide or should I go to Sydney? People behind me are saying Adelaide. All right. I want an Aussie to phone in. Give me a recommendation on where I should travel during the Aces off time, because there's going to be some off time between this Series 4 and the Aces v. Hanwha Sky Battle. That's on the 13th, 14th, 15th of February. So if I have to choose one, where and why? Into right field, routine for Bojo. He makes the catch, 2 outs.
Yeah, that'll be good to hear. You can see there's the QR code on the screen. I would have my own opinion on that. I would differ from those guys. I would say if you're going to only pick one, and who knows when you'll come back, you do need to see Sydney. I like Adelaide a lot. Great place. But I don't think you can leave Australia without seeing Sydney.
And are you banishing me?
That Harbour Bridge and that Opera House there, when you stand there, is pretty remarkable.
Up the middle. Kim, long way to go. The Surgeon. Man, precision from Jaden Kim at short. It's a clean 1-2-3 inning for Kyle Glagoski. The Aces trying to wake up the bats in the bottom of the 6th, trailing in Game 2 of the College Challenge.
One Love is there for the moments with the people you love the most. To share the highs and the lows together. It's the one for all people, all times, and all places. Brick Lane's One Love Pale Ale. It's the one for all.
With Light and Easy, you can lose weight and enjoy more free time with delicious, healthy meals starting from $7.95 each. Enjoy Australia's best ready-made meal delivery service as awarded by CanStar Blue. Visit lightandeasy.com.au today.
All right, Ed, don't make me laugh again. Ed was making me crack up a moment ago right before we were about to go on air for the bottom of the 6th inning with the Aces down 4-1.
Very unprofessional of me.
So unprofessional, Ed. Come on.
And wait till we see who's on the mound again. You called it. Nice job over there, Nostradamus.
It's Shane Gustafson.
Still on the mound.
Man, he's been pulling the string, throwing the off speeds all night. The Aces just haven't had an answer. The heart of the order, 4, 5, and 6, Boyarski, Belbin, and Napleton. Once again, these teams playing for the Phil Dale Trophy, the first ever Aussie to get a baseball scholarship to a United States college. And he will be presenting the trophy tomorrow to the winner. The Travelers won Game 1. If they take this game tonight, they'll win and clinch the series.
There's just yet another off-speed pitch that Aces batters are having trouble connecting with.
Bojo is 2 for 2, a double and a single.
Yeah, this is a stellar performance from Gustafson, no doubt about it.
84 pitches. This could be his last inning of work. Chopper, right back to Gustafson. No problem.
Had to wait on it. A little tricky, but kept us cool, fielded it, fired it to first. One quick out. Could this be a pitching change? This is reminiscent of last night when Jamison Hill pitched to one batter. Didn't get him out.
And that must mean...
That's it.
That must mean they're going for the lefty-lefty matchup.
Yep, well, that's
with
what
Belbin,
they mentioned.
and that's what they did.
Night.
That's what Ben Moore told us last night, is that he had to go for a lefty-lefty matchup when he took out Jamison Hill.
Yep.
Playing the chess match.
Brought in Martinez, you're right.
Yep. So we'll go to break. End of the night, 5 1/3 for Shane Gustafson. 1 earned run. What a performance. We'll be right back.
All-Star Access Hire are your access equipment specialists. We have an extensive range of state-of-the-art equipment, and we pride ourselves on delivering outstanding customer service. We have the youngest fleet of equipment in Victoria, and we are consistently adding new machines. We get to know our customers and form partnerships with them. This video is of our partnership with the Victorian Government at Reservoir Station. All-Star Access Hire are proud sponsors of the Melbourne Aces and our All-Star Bar.
New joker on the bump for the Travelers. They're looking for that lefty-lefty matchup. It's Jacob Arnott from Gold Coast, Queensland.
Left-hander, 21-year-old at Texas Permian Basin. Do you know where that is?
In Texas Permian Basin,
yeah,
of course.
Do you know where that is, Permian Basin? You know where Permian High School is? Have you heard of that? That's Friday
West
Night
Texas?
Lights. Yeah.
Is it West Texas?
Odessa.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got it. Okay.
That's Friday
Okay.
Night
Yeah, I was
Lights.
thinking it was West
Yeah,
Texas.
Yeah, you got it.
Friday Night Lights. Oh, yeah. Division II school, UTPB.
Little birdie told me he was on the fall honor roll with a 4.0 GPA.
Oh, academic weapon, as they like to call it.
Yeah, how about that?
Much better than us, right?
Yes.
1-0 to Jared Belbin.
So very similar to last night. Miles Martinez came in as the lefty. Tonight it's Arnott.
Aces trailing by 3 runs in the 6th. Ball 3. It's been a jam-packed day of fun. We had the wrestling show before the game.
So good.
But the Aces fans want the cherry on top after watching their team lose in Game 1. The offense is a sleeping giant right now. Good pitch on the corner to make it full. There's the $5,000 that Graham Lloyd won in the wrestling match. What a pitch from Jacob Arnott. Awkward swing from Belbin. 2 outs, and Ben Moore looks like a genius.
That's a huge pitch from Arnott. Really, really good. Got to look at that again. Just handcuffed it.
Napleton, he's reached twice. 2 walks.
Big crowd here tonight, as Andrews mentioned. Cooler night, 17 at the moment here in Laverton. Geez, Napleton's just got that. It's a walk night for him.
Seriously.
Jeez.
Well, shoot, after what we saw yesterday, do you really want to go in the zone?
Yeah, true.
It is a walk night for him. That's a 3-piece. It's Dario Gomez.
He'll be happy not to see Gustafson.
That is true. He struck out twice against him. Gomez took last series off. The Australia-New Zealand Shield finding his way back in the lineup for Game 2. He pinch ran in Game 1. Backdoor breaker. Ball gets away from Hosey. Napleton is now in scoring position. 1-1 to Gomez. We mentioned how he went to the University of Nevada. That's in his home state. He also transferred and went to the University of Miami, and they're going to the national championship in football, and Gomez was hyped up about that, his former school.
I bet he was. Not a lot of people thought they'd be in that championship game. That's good for them, and are not having a little bit of trouble with control here.
Hitters count 2-1 to the dangerous Gomez. Bounces that one in. That bounced way well before the plate.
Another cricket reference there with the ball bouncing in.
Arnott sat down Belbin on a nice strikeout. Walked Napleton on the verge of walking Gomez. And he will walk Gomez. And the ball reaches the backstop. It's runners on the corners, 2 outs.
And look who's coming up. Very dangerous Morgan McCullough. And here is a mound visit. Probably makes sense. Probably a good time to do that. Settle the youngster down.
The Aces are crawling back into this slowly but surely. All they need is that one big hit. They could not get the big hit with the bases loaded, no one out.
Nope.
McCullough did have that RBI single, only scoring 1.
Josh Matavesi going out, going, all right, guys, Summit is over.
He's probably going out there saying, what are you guys talking about? You talking about dinner tomorrow night after the series? Well, Arnott didn't have a problem with the first lefty. Facing another lefty here.
Yeah, it's
walked the 2 righties.
That's a good point.
That's what they call a specialist pitcher in that scenario. McCullough with no intention at all of swinging. He's down 0-1.
Caught the outside corner.
There goes the runner. Throw to second. Not in time. 2 in scoring position. Morgan McCullough came through his last time up with ducks on the pond. His team down 3, looking to cut into that deficit, but Arnott finds the corner again. And McCullough still jawing with home plate umpire Josh Matavesi.
He needs to be careful, the Wizard. Gets a little too mouthy there. Josh might just give him the heave-ho. You don't want that. Too valuable. All right, it's that time again. Big at-bat.
2-2. 2 outs, 2 on. The Aces threatening, trying to will their way back into this game. First base is open. You don't want to play around too much with McCullough. Jaden Kim is on deck. Kim is 0 for 2. Stressful pitches from Jacob Arnott. Jacob Arnott, the 21-year-old, escapes the jam. And the Travelers still lead 4-1. It's getting late, folks. We're going into the 7th of Game 2 of the College Challenge. With the Phil Dale Trophy on the line, do not leave your seat.
At the Sporting Globe, we're a little different to other pubs and bars. We have more than just cooks, we have chefs. We have more than bar service, we have table service. We have more than specials, we have specialties. We have more than live sporting events, we have atmosphere. And we have more than customers, we have fans. It's more than a sports bar, it's a sporting globe.
Returning to the mound is Kyle Glagoski. His team down 3 in the top of the 7th inning. He went 1-2-3 in the 6th, taking over for Evan Rutsky. In fact, the Travelers have not reached base in 10 at-bats. Looking to change that is the leadoff man, Jose Paula.
There he is, getting ready. A couple of practice swings, number 30. Only 3 more innings here. As you said, Aces don't want to leave it late.
Paula, big swing, 0-1. Paula had 2 hits last night. Reached on an error tonight, also got a single. He scored 2 runs. He's been the heartbeat of this team. On 3 pitches, down goes Paula. First strikeout for Kyle Glagoski.
He looks so sharp, Glagoski. Great to have a guy like that coming out of the bullpen. It's like Elliot Johnstone last night.
This is a WBC Team Australia caliber arm, Kyle Glagoski. He's represented Team Australia before. To left field down the line, running out of room is Chris Burke. Justin Gideon 1 for 3. He's hit the ball hard all series long. The top 4, actually the top 5 in this order, Ed. They've all been lethal. It's going to fall in front of Boyarski. Justin Gideon collects his 2nd base hit of the ball game.
Yeah, he's been, I don't want to say the most valuable player. That's probably a stretch because there's a lot of them, but he's played so well. That's 7 hits now for the Travelers to just 4 for the Aces.
1 out, 1 on for Masafusa Kenroji. 1 for 3 with a double. It feels like for the Aces, as that one is in there for a strike, 1-1. With the way this game's been, the way they've been hitting, Ed, you can't really afford to give up another with the way the offense has been. It's been so slow, hasn't had almost anything to hang their hat on.
Nah. Just missed there. Wind appears to, I was going to say settle down. You can still see the flags flying. I don't think it's as strong as it was, but then I'll get the trees out in right center, and I think it's probably about the same, Andrew.
Hitters count to Kenroji.
Very good pitch.
Series 4 of the 2025-2026 International Baseball Showdown. The Aces have won the first 3. An 8-1 record coming into this series before losing game number 1 last night. A mile high and a mile foul off the bat of Kenroji.
Still got a good crowd out there in the All-Star Bar area. As we mentioned many times, great place to watch a game.
Little dance move there from Kenroji. Fouled it off.
Is that your nightclub dance this week?
That's my nightclub dance. It was the Daryl George a few weeks ago. I'm going to the club this weekend and hitting them with the Kenroji. A little step back. Let's take another look.
There you go.
He stayed up. That's kind of a dance move.
It's like a
break
dance sort of thing.
It's a good move. There goes the runner, broken bat, little ground ball. Kim, the backhand and the throw. The surgeon, Gideon tries to go three. It's a double play.
Wow. What a play that was. We're going to have to get a look at that again.
Heads up from the Aces defense.
The bat just
First of all,
shatters.
the broken bat, but Jaden Kim was not even fooled.
No.
Complete focus. It was going his way too. Look at this. The Gold Glove first baseman.
What a play by
Jared Belbin. A strike the first. That will end the top of the seventh, but the Aces need more. We're going to go to the seventh inning stretch. Melbourne down 3, game 2 of the College Challenge. Don't go anywhere.
When enjoying a punt, easy does it with Punt 123. Punt123.bet is your home for all your punting needs with same race multis and same game multi options, including daily promotions on all the major sporting and racing events. It's punting made easy. Get in the game with Punt 123. Visit punt123.bet or download the app today.
Gamble responsibly. If gambling becomes an issue for you, call 1-800-858-858.
Welcome back, folks. Man, that was a jolt to end the seventh. And
it sure was.
It was smooth sailing, and then boom, Gideon tried to take an extra base. The Aces got him on a double play. Bottom of the inning.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play by Belbin and Kim.
Matt Malconian, the new pitcher, taking over for Jacob Arnott, who was clutch with runners on base, escaping the jam last inning. The right-hander will now face 9-1-2. Jaden Kim, Aaron Whitefield, and Chris Burke.
Another West Coast kid, Matt Malconian, pitched at San Diego State, the Aztecs.
Sweet Caroline in the bottom of the seventh. And it's awfully sweet right now for the Travelers, who took game 1 and have been in control all game number 2. They are 9 outs away, Ed, from taking home the Phil Dale Trophy that will be presented after the series finale tomorrow afternoon.
Be good to see Phil Dale manage the Aces a number of years back. Good man, scout. Been around the game for a long, long time.
Kim is fooled.
That's a nice pitch there from Malconian.
You're ready. And we have a special guest down in the dugout of the Travelers. It's Ben Moore. Ben, can you hear us? How are you doing?
I'm good, boys. How are we?
We are fantastic. Your team has been playing extremely well. What are your thoughts on the whole weekend so far? It seems like the moment is just not big for them.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, really proud of the boys and how we've played, last night and regrouped and coming to this game now. So it's always good to get the early lead and play from ahead, but there's still a lot of baseball to come. So we just need to be careful these last couple of innings, and we'll give it all, and hopefully we come out on top. A lot of talent over there in that Aces dugout.
Yeah, there certainly is. Ed Wyatt here as we watch the pitch to Jaden Kim. And that gets him. Malconian gets his first strikeout. The pitching has been superb, obviously, Gustafson. But Arnott coming in a tough situation and showing some real poise for a young guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Super proud of Jacob, from Queensland there. Just like the matchup there with the lefty-lefty, and a guy who's only pretty young in his college career over in America, and was more than happy to come down here and give everything, and attack these guys. He did really well, and really proud of him, young, talented left-hand pitcher there.
Whitefield steps in. Another one, Austin Moyle getting the start tonight as well, another young kid.
Great for Austin. Really like that guy, kid out of Perth. Big name family over there, but he's got some great baseball instincts, and he's come away and travelled to America a few times against some great competition. I think he's really benefited for that, coming in, in front of the crowd and the big lights for another really young guy.
All right, Ben, so you're not only the manager of the team, you're the director of the Down Under Travelers. Just over time, tell me about the growth of this organization and how it's given more opportunities for these young kids to shine over in college in the United States, and just for Australian baseball as a whole.
Yeah, it's been exciting and a great ride. I mean, we haven't been focused on growth. I've just always been trying to build healthy things, and healthy things grow. We're just about trying to give guys opportunity, to play against some really good competition and try and further their careers. Mainly in America through the collegiate rank and professional baseball as well. But yeah, I guess we're a program that are trying to set players up. I guess what's a little bit different with us is trying to set players up to play, an American professional season, potentially for, 150, 200 games of the year. Oh, good catch out there as well. So, yeah, it's been great and, a lot of fun.
Ben, this has been good luck for your team, so how about we keep you the whole night? How about that? No, thanks for joining us, Ben. We really appreciate your time. You're doing a great job with your squad.
Thanks, boys. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Hopefully the boys can bring it home. We'll see how we go.
Thanks, Ben. Great stuff, and, yeah, sort of reiterating what we've observed, to be honest. The pitching, the young kids. That's a nice play out there in left field from Justin Gideon, by the way. The outfield looking more and more confident. We've seen some of the earlier teams that have come in not look as skilled and confident in the outfield.
Good point, Ed. We saw some throwing errors earlier on in the International Baseball Showdown. We saw some miscommunications, not at all for the Travelers.
No, and very few misplays or struggles finding the ball. They've been very confident and comfortable.
Burke 0 for 3.
And this Malconian guy looks good, too. So the pitching continues. And that's another thing we saw with some of the earlier teams as well. The pitching depth wasn't necessarily there. I see it is here with the Travelers.
They've been excellent. Jamison Hill got the win in Game 1. He was a horse that game, going over 5 innings. Shane Gustafson, I didn't get to ask Ben more about Gustafson, about his pitch mix. That was incredible. Yeah. The junk he was throwing, just keeping guys off balance. And now the bullpen only gave up 1 run yesterday as Burke swings through that, a big hack to make it a full count. One, two, three, just another walk in the park for the Travelers pitching staff. They have been superb. We head to the 8th. They are inching closer to taking home the Phil Dale Trophy in Game 2 of the College Challenge.
Ambitious printing projects, backed by a dedicated team of over 70 full-time staff. We specialise in a wide range of print formats, from billboards and banners to retail and events. We deliver impactful solutions that stand out in any environment. Our commitment to excellence includes continuous investment in cutting-edge technology, ensuring precision, speed, and reliability. This allows us to tackle even the most complex printing requirements with ease. Dream, design, deliver. Partner with OmniGraphics for your next printing project.
Welcome back in. The Aces are down 4-1 in the top of the 8th. So Rutsky went 5, Glagoski went 2. They passed the baton to Min Her, a veteran Korean knuckleballer. Expect something funky.
This is amazing. If you haven't seen a knuckleball pitcher before, it's delivered very slowly. Basically, the aerodynamics, the wind kind of make the ball go in potentially erratic ways.
It does.
It'll be very interesting.
When the ball doesn't spin, you can't predict it.
Yeah,
you can't control it.
Yeah.
It goes each which way. And we've seen some pretty famous knuckleballers in the MLB. R.A. Dickey, Tim Wakefield.
Wakefield was amazing.
It's
for the
now
Red
Min
Sox.
Her down under for the Aces in Game 2 of the College Challenge, looking to hold the line, trailing by 3. He faces the heart of the order, Sickett, Bracey, and Helfgott.
And you just wonder how many knuckleballers these guys have faced, right? How many? You just don't know. Oh boy, here we go. He seemed to be hitting the strike zone in the warm-ups. And this, I got to be honest, mate. This is crazy. I don't think I've ever called a knuckleball pitcher. Have you?
I've never called a knuckleballer either.
There aren't that many of them, and people watching
Let's see.
may not have seen a knuckleball pitcher before.
Her versus Sickett. Let's do it.
There's that erratic pitch I told you about. And look, my friend David Hill was a knuckleball pitcher, and the catcher had to have a bigger glove. They actually used a bigger catcher's mitt because you're just not sure where it's going to go.
Just as it's tough on the hitter, it's tough on the catcher, too, with the unpredictability. Sickett on a rope, diving Kim. It gets to the outfield.
I thought he was going to get that. The pitchers are also tempted normally because it's so slow, right? So they often will swing at a bad pitch.
Good point. Marcus Bracey, the man of the night for the Travelers.
Yeah,
2 doubles and a line out. He's just smashed the ball in each at-bat. This will be interesting.
Oh. The last year I remember in a game, one of the, I think Adelaide ran out of pitchers and had to bring in the first baseman, Rickson Wingrove, to pitch. And he just was basically throwing those sort of eephus pitches, those big high ones. There you go. How about that?
Bracey cannot connect
That's
on the knuckler.
You're tempted to swing at that. It's coming in really slow, but you don't know which way it's going to go. That was a great pitch. Decent little move over there to first as
It
well.
is.
Jeez.
Keeping Sickett on is Sickett. Very good athlete. And here comes John Diebel out to the hill to have a chat with his right-hander.
I wonder if he's saying, don't worry about the guy at first. Just concentrate on the hitter, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just kind of making that up. But that would be my thought. Unless there's some kind of maybe communication between pitcher and catcher.
Well, I would take his advice. 7-time world champion, John Diebel.
I mean, it's not easy, A, to catch a knuckleball, but B, a pitcher you probably haven't seen very much. So, to get that straight with Luke Napleton, that's probably what that was about.
Exactly. Her is a new addition to this roster, so he probably hasn't thrown all too much to Napleton. 0-2.
Here we go. This has certainly made the evening a little more interesting. When I saw him warming up, I was like, okay, here we go. Into the great unknown.
0-2. Here's the pitch from her. Ground ball to George. It could be 2. There's 1. It is a double play.
How about that?
Min Her gets Marcus Bracey to roll over. 5-4-3 double play.
So you watch this. Here comes the pitch. Delivered very slowly. Tempted to swing. Right to George. Double play.
Danny Helfgott. 0 for 2. He's also reached on a walk. That pitch outside.
This is a really good angle to watch as you're watching this here from the behind the pitcher. You can see what that ball is doing. That's a great pitch.
That's a beauty, Ed. On the corner, 1-2. And Ed, like you mentioned, some of these fans who have maybe tuned out with the Aces being down 3 runs, maybe not paying attention as much, they're all on the edge of their seats right now because you don't see something like this often. 1-2, 2 outs in the 8th. Popped up in the infield. Daryl George makes the catch, and Min Her, the knuckleballer, retires the side in order. How about it?
Unbelievable. Look at that. Aces are fired up.
Whew. And hopefully they can carry that momentum into the bottom half of the 8th. They have 6 outs left to work with. They need to score at least 3 runs to try to keep their hopes alive for the Phil Dale Trophy in Game 2 of the College Challenge. A whole new feeling at Melbourne Ballpark in Game 2 of the College Challenge. The knuckleballer Min Her gives the crowd a jolt. The Aces down 3, and if there was ever a time to climb back into it, it's right now because it's George, it's Bojo, and Belbin. 1, 2, 3 here in the 8th inning. Chopped. Bracey, a nice pick. And the strong throw. Man, he is a dandy at third base.
Yeah, that arm is just exceptional from over there. That's not an easy play. It's a long throw across the field. He makes it with ease, just a rifle.
But what stood out to me was that pick. It was an in-between hop.
Yeah.
Here's Bojo. Bojo 2 for 3, a double and a single. He's been the Aces' best hitter so far in Game 2. Bojo wastes no time.
Here's your question. Does Min Her get another inning?
If I'm Deebs, I'm throwing him out there again.
Yeah, I kind of think so too. Unless you want to get someone else. some experience, some innings, which is kind of what they've been doing throughout these series, getting somebody, bringing Gibbons in for an inning. I know they're saving him for Sunday, same with Tavares. But you might have someone else you want to get in there and get some work.
Matt Malconian's second inning of work. Broken bat, flared to shallow right, and caught by Moyle.
His bat-shattering night. That one went up into the screen down the left field line. Still might be up there. I'm not sure if it came down or not. No, I think it's still up there.
Wow, look at it. Look at it.
Yeah, there you go.
It's been a wacky night. Let's just say that in game 2. Belbin watches a strike. We cannot forget, we're talking all about Min Her, but how about Matt Malconian? He could go 2 scoreless. And man, the Travelers pitching.
Yeah, insane.
Insane. That's all you can say this series.
It's been really, really good.
The Travelers 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. The Aces 1 run on 4 hits and 1 error. The Aces' lone run coming in the 4th inning, where they had the bases loaded and no one out, but they could only cash in for 1. And since then, pretty much nothing doing.
No.
The Aces won each of the first 3 series of the International Baseball Showdown. They are 4 outs away from dropping this series to the Travelers. Into center field. It is caught again by Moyle, the rangy second baseman. 1-2-3 for Malconian. A nice 2 innings of work. Top of the 9th, who's going to come back out there on the mound for the Aces? We'll find out. 4-1 Travelers lead. Game 2 of the College Challenge.
At the Sporting Globe, we're a little different to other pubs and bars. We have more than just cooks, we have chefs. We have more than bar service, we have table service. We have more than specials, we have specialties. We have more than live sporting events, we have atmosphere. And we have more than customers, we have fans. It's more than a sports bar, it's a Sporting Globe.
Omnigraphics, your leaders in super wide format printing across Australia. With 2 full-scale production facilities in Queensland and Victoria, our centres are equipped to handle the most ambitious printing projects, backed by a dedicated team of over 70 full-time staff. We specialise in a wide range of print formats, from billboards and banners to retail and events. We deliver impactful solutions that stand out in any environment. Our commitment to excellence includes continuous investment in cutting-edge technology, ensuring precision, speed, and reliability. This allows us to tackle even the most complex printing requirements with ease. Dream, design, deliver. Partner with Omnigraphics for your next printing project.
Top of the 9th, there is Taiki Ashitani. The left-hander taking over for Min Her.
That was a sensational inning of baseball. So much fun. Like I said, just kind of a lighthearted moment when you see a knuckleballer come in that you haven't seen before, and you rarely see a knuckleballer anyway. And turns out to be a fun inning. Gets 3 outs. Gets a double play and a pop-up after giving up a hit.
Travelers looking for more insurance. They are 3 outs away from winning the College Challenge against the Melbourne Aces and taking home the Phil Dale Trophy that will be presented after tomorrow's Game 3. It's Nick Hosey, and he takes one off the back.
Might have been the helmet. I'm not sure. I think they're going to have to check that. I hope it was the back. Get a look at it here.
What was the helmet? He didn't turn away from up here. It looked like it got him in the shoulder, and he turned. No, that was straight off the helmet.
Wow.
Ooh. And he is okay. Hosey on first base. Moyle shows bunt. Instead, it's ball number 1. Moyle is 0 for 2 with the walk.
Young kid from WA getting an opportunity tonight. Great to see.
We saw him in the second inning with a great at-bat. That was the long at-bat, Ed, that went over, I think it was 11 pitches. 11-pitch at-bat where he walked and kept the line moving for his team. A quality AB. Ashitani struggling with control, 2-0.
Expect Moyle from that earlier at-bat to be patient here, and he is. We can say you've called a knuckleballer.
A lot of firsts this season.
Yeah.
Stealing home.
Yeah.
Whitefield in the last series. Knuckleballer. A bat getting stuck in the netting and not being able to move. What else? What else have we seen in the International Baseball Showdown?
There we go.
Called strike. We've seen some pretty incredible plays from Morgan McCullough at second.
Yes, and Jared Belbin at first.
Ashitani fights back to make it full. But how about this story? The Travelers are so close to taking the series. And frankly, as that's ball 4, it's a team that people didn't give a chance coming into this series.
Yeah, compared to some of the other, the Killer Bees and the Black Sox, we heard a little bit of buzz about them. Didn't really hear so much about this. Got some good young kids, putting a squad together, et cetera, et cetera. They've been tremendous.
And this could be a big step for the entire program of the Down Under Travelers, getting their name out there.
Yep.
Playing on a global stage in the 25-26 International Baseball Showdown. Ethan Johnson shows bunts. He decides against it, but it's strike 1.
I think he's going to try it again. Just looking to maybe manufacture 1 or 2 to, as you mentioned, insurance runs.
He gets it down, but foul. They haven't been as successful bunting tonight. In game 1, we saw 2 beautiful bunts from both sides.
One of the best we've seen in a long time.
Some of the best we've seen.
A little bit of advice for Johnson. Guessing it's a swing away, but we'll see. You never know.
So, Ed, what do you think of the bunt? It's really hated.
Love it.
By analytics people here in 2026. You love it.
Big
all right.
fan.
Old school guy.
Old school, and also Japanese baseball, Korean baseball. Look at that.
Beauty. It's going to advance both runners. The throw to first is in time. Good pick over there by Belbin.
That's a great pick for Belbin. That's a really good bunt on 2 strikes.
Excuse me. McCullough covering. The Wizard with
McCullough?
the pick.
Of course, because Belbin was charging.
Excuse us.
Look at this.
1 out, 2nd and 3rd.
That's a beauty. Yeah, you're right. Of course, McCullough comes over because Belbin charges.
Belbin was playing in on the bunt.
Nice work.
No problem. Either or, they're both going to make the play. 2 gold gloves on the right side of the infield. The infield playing in. Everyone's playing in for Jose Paula, trying to cut off that insurance run. Paula has scored twice, singled in the first, reached on an error in the second. The Aces order in the ninth. Napleton, Gomez, McCullough. Napleton has reached 3 times. Gomez has reached once. And same with McCullough. It runs a little bit in on Paula, 2-1.
Obviously, if you're the Aces, a couple runs here really puts you in a tough spot.
Down low. First base is open to put a force at any base. But the game flow, it was Evan Rutsky who started. He struggled early, gave up 2 in the first, 2 in the second. But from there, the Travelers have not scored.
No. It's a foul tip that might have caught Napleton there.
Aces only 4 hits, and they were slugging the ball basically all international baseball showdown long. They were slugging the ball in Korea, too. For the first time in consecutive games, the Aces' offense just straight quiet.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Now, I'm just looking down at the bullpen of the Travelers. I'm not sure. I'm wondering if Malconian comes out again. John Stone finished with 3 solid last night. I think they probably stick with him again. I mean, he doesn't strike me as a closer, right? A guy that can only throw 1 or 2. I would imagine he'd be out for the ninth.
Now the bases are loaded. The Travelers trying to not make it a big deal who throws in the ninth, because if they have a big inning here, Ed, it doesn't matter who throws in the ninth if you're up 7 runs. They're trying to make that happen.
You might get an inning.
I mean, Ben Moore and I are cool with each other, right? We're all cool with Ben Moore.
He might give you a shot. And here comes Gideon. That's the danger. I know first base is open. Now you got force, but this guy can hit.
He can. 2 singles tonight. Hit an absolute nuke to the gap. A 2 RBI double in game 1. Everything is hit hard off of Gideon's bat. Up the middle, McCullough dives, deflects it, but it's an infield single that scores Nick Hosey. Another RBI from Justin Gideon.
Yeah, we're going to watch that again. I think, was McCullough trying to push that to force an out? I don't know.
I don't think so, Ed.
Okay.
From the first look of it, he was just trying to dive to stop the ball.
Okay.
Now, that may have saved another run, him knocking it down.
True.
That could have been a 2 RBI single.
Yep.
I don't know. You could go either way with that. If he was trying to push it or if he was just trying to stop it. I think he was trying to stop it. That would have been incredible if he was trying to push it.
It's just my thought, but you're probably right.
Ashitani, that will be the end of the road. It's Takuya Takahashi taking over with the bases loaded and 1 out. His team down by 4. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
All-Star Access Hire are your access equipment specialists. We have an extensive range of state-of-the-art equipment, and we pride ourselves on delivering outstanding customer service. We have the youngest fleet of equipment in Victoria, and we are consistently adding new machines. We get to know our customers and form partnerships with them. This video is of our partnership with the Victorian Government at Reservoir Station. All-Star Access Hire are proud sponsors of the Melbourne Aces and our All-Star Bar.
What's going on, folks? Takuya Takahashi. He's pitched 3 innings so far in the International Baseball Showdown. The right-hander hailing from Japan.
And he's just got to shut this thing down now. The Aces' bats have been quiet all night. 4-1 was looking a bit daunting. 5-1 even more so. They get any more, it's probably lights out. I hate to be negative, but probably is. I just haven't seen the Aces be able to put together a big inning.
It's okay, Ed. You're being completely real.
Honest.
I was alluding
100%.
to that earlier in the game, that if they get a couple more with the way the offense is going or not going, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you can't do anything but praise this Travelers squad. They've hit when they've needed to hit, and the pitching has been superb. They've made the plays when they need to make the plays. The double play last night, the great play to end the game last night by Hosey. They've made some great plays throughout these two games.
Here is Masafusa Kenroji. Doubled all the way back in the second. The Travelers, if they take this game, they will take the series, winning Game 1 last night, on the verge of shutting the door here in Game 2.
Double play would be really nice right now.
Corners playing slightly in, up the middle, normal depth, normal double play depth. Off speed, into the glove of Kim.
That'll work.
Takahashi jams Kenroji. 2 outs.
Brings up Jordan Sickett, singled in the first and the 8th, so 2-hit night for him.
We saw him catch in Game 1, playing first base in Game 2. He can even play the outfield. He's a super utility. Very good athlete. Beautiful bender from Takahashi.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch.
Does it again? It is grounded fair down the left field line. That scores 1. It scores 2. Gideon is on his horse, and the throw is not in time. Jordan Sickett blows the doors wide open. It is 7-1 Travelers in the 9th.
Wow. Got to get a look at that again, Andrew. That pitch was just seemed like a slow, I guess it was a changeup, but wow, just drilled it. Great scenes there in the dugout, obviously. Have a look at this. He's like almost threw it was the knuckleball look.
Or an ephus.
It was a very slow, odd pitch when he threw that. I just wasn't sure what he was doing, and Sickett just jumped on it. Very strange pitch. Might have to ask Graham Lloyd about that tomorrow after he's deposited that $5,000 check for winning the
wrestling. This day started with wrestling, by the way. For the fans sticking around. Yeah, it started with... It's been a wild day, Ed. It's been one day. It's been a day. Here is Marcus Bracey. 2 doubles on the night. Aces were down 3 going into this inning. They're now down 7 into center field to Whitefield. There he is to make the catch. But a long road to go if the Aces want to stay in contention for the Phil Dale Trophy. Game number 2 of the College Challenge. Last chance for the home squad in the bottom of the 9th. Don't go anywhere.
When enjoying a punt, easy does it with Punt 123. Punt123.bet is your home for all your punting needs with same race multis and same game multi options, including daily promotions on all the major sporting and racing events. It's punting made easy. Get in the game with Punt 123. Visit punt123.bet or download the app today.
Gamble responsibly. If gambling becomes an issue for you, call 1-800-858-858.
If you're wondering who that is, it's Raul Romero from Brisbane.
20-year-old, so another young kid getting an opportunity here for the Down Under Travelers. And if you're going to get thrown into a game late, why not get in there with an 8-1 lead? That's a good time to come into a game.
Aces trail by 7 in the bottom of the 9th, trying to keep their hopes alive for the Phil Dale Trophy. They're still breathing, but barely. Lots of work to do for the Melbourne Aces. It's Napleton, Gomez, and McCullough in the order. This was the most busy night of the year for the Aces in the crowd. It started with wrestling, but unfortunately just unable to come through with any big hits. It's because the pitching of the Travelers. Gustafson, 5 1/3, only 4 hits, 1 earned run allowed. His stuff was elite, Ed. Let's just say that.
He was great. Then Arnott came in, pitched 2/3 of an inning, couple of big strikeouts, gets out of a jam. And Matt Malconian was sensational. Another couple innings, 2 strikes. We thought he might come out for the 9th, but Romero's going to get the nod. Pitches at McCook Community College in Nebraska.
Comes out guns a-blazing. 0-1 to Napleton. Napleton, as you said earlier, Ed, it's a walk night. 0 for 0, 3 walks for Luke Napleton. After he homered in game 1, a 2-run shot.
I think you're going to see a couple of pinch hitters as well, too. Looks like Addison Bishop Warren is on deck now. Andrew and potentially Will Hardy as well getting a shot here. Oof, that's got some heat on it.
It does. The 20-year-old.
Raul Romero.
Nicknamed Razzle. Little razzle-dazzle.
Like it.
1 and 2.
We didn't need to give him one either, so it's already there. Or solicit one. We're on the verge of another walk.
That's the view from the home plate suite. Check it.
Sweet is the right word.
Yeah.
That's a nice place to watch a game from. Or wrestling.
Or wrestling. We had fun watching it from up here, though.
Yeah, that's great.
Napleton stays in the fight.
Fighting for that 4th walk. That would be insane, wouldn't it?
4 walks.
Yeah, crazy. I'm not sure I've seen that, I'll be honest with you. A 4-walk night, 0 for 0, 4 walks. Not sure I've seen that.
It's been one heck of a day, we'll say that. Full count to right field. Down the line and deep, but slicing foul. And taking a tumble is Paula.
Gave it a whirl there, didn't he?
He looked like he could be in the ring for wrestling.
Never gave up on that. Oh.
He could have done the wrestling.
I'll give him a 8.9 on that one.
Four walks on the night for Luke Napleton. How about it?
That is insane. Crazy.
Another view from inside the home plate suite. So you can be an inside or an outside guy. But if you want the beverages, you know, you be an inside guy.
No, it's a great
next
place
to the bar.
watch it. Yeah. MelbourneAces.com.au, of course, if you want to sit there. Here is Bishop Warren, the youngster, pinch hitting.
Addy back in the lineup.
Yeah, great to see it.
He's nursed an injury over the last few weeks. He's finally at full strength and ready to go. He was a big star in the Southern Stars and Stripes Shield to start the year. He was uncommitted. He played so well that it helped him get a scholarship to a JUCO in the United States.
Yeah, he looked tremendous. I think it was one of those, late addition to the. I think they even spelled his name wrong when he initially was on the roster, and then he turns out to have that incredible night.
Reno having some trouble is Romero.
And now you get Sickett and Hosey coming across to just settle him down a little bit. 20-year-old.
How about this? 3 aces in a row. It's going to be Bishop, Warren, Hardy, and Kim, all under 20 years of age.
Yeah.
All local Victorian kids getting a shot on a global stage.
Yeah, I love that.
Hello. What's going on? Got fans waving at the camera. Got the families, too.
That's great.
Hey. Well, the visit seemed to work for that pitch.
Yeah,
First
nice.
strike to Bishop Warren. Bishop Warren will take his free pass. The Never Say Die Aces, still a long way to go in the ninth, but the first 2 reach, trailing by 7 in a do-or-die game 2 of the College Challenge. That'll bring up Will Hardy.
Now we're going to get an actual mound visit, and I'm wondering if that might be it for Romero. Tough outing for the youngster. But, that's what it's all about, learning how to do this stuff, do it on a big stage. Not always going to be your night, and really great scenes there from that dugout coming out, making sure the kid is feeling all right.
Well, this is a scene. It looks like it's going to be Marcus Bracey taking over on the rubber. He just played third base the entire game. And in fact, he hit 2 doubles at the plate. And yes, he will be pitching the two-way player looking to end it and slam the door in the ninth.
Well, we saw that great arm from third, so now we'll get to see that great arm on the mound. So let's try to set the defense for you. It looks like who's going to go over there to third? There is Bracey, two-way player. Mentioned that earlier. You never know. Aces fans, keep the faith. Tatsandri, I think, is going to come in and play third. Or is he going to play second?
He's playing second.
He's
it's
playing
Moyle.
second.
Moyle's at third. So
Yes.
Moyle was at second.
Yes.
He moved to third, taking over for Bracey.
Yep.
And then Tatsandri, who we saw actually start
Yes.
in game number 1. And there's Emmy at the merch shop.
Does a great job.
So that's awesome. Awesome. We're getting camera shots everywhere tonight. I'm surprised they haven't caught us from behind up in here, Ed. Snuck up behind us while we're
last
just.
night.
Hey, yeah, pretty
What?
much.
Oh, we're on TV now. All right, so just to figure that again, Bracey goes from third to the mound. Tatsandri comes off the bench and goes to second. Moyle goes from second to third.
And Will Hardy steps into the
Yes.
box. Started last night, left the game after being hit by pitch. Had a pinch runner. 0-1. How about that, Ed? You hungry?
Yeah.
I'm actually really hungry.
Burgers, chicken and chips.
Hardy. A couple bounces to short. They get one at second, unable to turn the double play. They do get a runner. So 1 out, runners at the corners now for Jaden Kim.
And Bracey did what I always say to relievers late when you get a big lead: throw strikes.
Just don't walk them. You don't want
2
to.
strikes and induce the ground out.
You don't want to make Ed mad.
Exactly.
Those are the trophies the Aces have already won in the International Baseball Showdown. The Southern Stars and Stripes Shield, the Continental Cup, and yep, on top, there we go, the Australia-New Zealand Shield, the first ever. And looking to keep that one in the case, the Phil Dale Trophy. But they only have 2 outs left to do so. If not, it will go to the Down Under Travelers, possibly taking the first 2 of the College Challenge, shocking everyone, shocking this massive crowd as well. Jumping out, scoring 2 in the first and 2 in the second to go up 4-0, and they've never looked back.
No. They've looked really good.
Justin Huber, GM of the Aces. He's done a great job putting together this whole entire International Baseball Showdown with the help of the rest of the staff, of course.
A lot of people make this work. A lot of volunteers.
Kim gives this one a ride to right field, but it hangs up for Paula. Tagging is Napleton. He is safe, so the Aces get 1.
It's another good piece of base running from Napleton. We saw it last night on that dropped pop-up, and he does that there too, scoring on that fairly short fly, admittedly, to right field.
Jaden Kim continues his productivity at the plate. Now, he's known to be a fantastic defender. We agree with that. We're watching him grow up at the dish right in front of our eyes. It's nice to see. The 19-year-old kid from Victoria.
Yep, agreed.
Aaron Whitefield, last chance for the Aces. Trailing by 6 in the 9th.
That's a nice breaking ball from Bracey. He's throwing a lot of fastballs. That's a beauty.
Oh, 0-2 now, 1 strike away. The Travelers are from winning the series. The Down Under Travelers stun the Aces at Melbourne Ballpark and win the College Challenge, clinching the Phil Dale Trophy.
Yeah, there's not much you can say. I think we said it a lot tonight. Just this effort from this team in all facets of the game, right? I mean, these guys came in. We weren't sure what to expect. We weren't sure how they were going to respond, how they were going to play. The pitching was superb. We documented the hitting and how they got the hits when they needed to get the hits, and they made the big plays in the field that they needed to make. So just a tremendous effort from the Down Under Travelers. From an Aces standpoint, let's be honest, it's all about the bats, Andrew. They need to get those bats singing in tomorrow's game and end this thing on a positive note with a win, even though that the series has already been won by the visitors.
You hit it right on the nail, Ed. Just the hitting for the Aces. It had been there all International Baseball Showdown long.
Yep.
Not this series at all. You have to give it up to Shane Gustafson going over 5. His off-speed stuff was so nasty.
Yeah.
It was just, man.
And again, Arnott coming in and getting out of that jam, and Malconian came in and looked absolutely lights out.
Too strong. So the Down Under Travelers win the first ever college challenge at Melbourne Ballpark. Series 4 of the 2025-2026 International Baseball Showdown. But the fun does not end.
No.
Ed.
No.
Game 3 tomorrow, the finale.
Afternoon
Greg
game.
Bird is back. Yes,
Yes.
folks. The Birdman is back. We might also see Danny Duffy, who I interviewed on the Brick Lane pregame. 2 former major leaguers. You don't want to miss it.
No.
You want to watch it 1 p.m. local time. Australian Eastern AEDT.
AEDT.
Yes.
Australian
Eastern Daylight
Time.
Savings Time.
Yes.
Yeah, we got it,
Absolutely
Ed.
correct.
1 p.m. tomorrow. We hope you can all join us. Same place. It's been Andrew Henderson and, of course, the legendary Ed Wyatt. Thank you to the crew of Sportscast for delivering this fine production. Game 3 tomorrow. Aces and Travelers. We will see you there.
This broadcast is powered by Sportscast Australia.